Alrighty. Now that Ryan has had his therapy,
I have. I've. It's therapeutic. I feel better.
Now that you've
It's all
extolled all
fun
that
day.
built-up tension,
yeah, well, he is a lawyer, so I imagine he gets that a lot.
there's a lot of built-up tension.
Oh yeah, and a lot of drinking.
Yeah, it's like, although I love all the lawyer jokes from freaking Better Call Saul.
Oh god, there's
So,
a lot of surprisingly accurate stuff in that show. I've really enjoyed it so far. I do end
yeah,
up watching like a lot of lawyer dramas. You get chuckles out of them, like Suits. I like that show, but man, it's terrible when it
yeah,
comes
Vince
up.
Vince Gilligan. If you ever seen an interview with him, he's a very intelligent guy.
Oh yeah, he's absolutely fucking brilliant. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, man, I'm so
So
happy I
let's
can
let's go
update my
through
stuff.
what you have in your chest first.
Boobs.
Boobies.
Get
Glad
that out of the
everybody's on
way.
the same page. All right, hold on. Let me pop open the party. I don't know. Bloop. Okay. All right. So, large chest. Got it.
Yes, I do.
Giggity.
1 second.
1 second. How many of 1 seconds are in there?
All right, right here. Uh, Wait, no, I lied. It didn't have it right there. There it is. Okay. Inside this chest, there is uh, a bunch of purses.
Purses.
Each have 100
Are they
gold in them
fashionable? Okay.
for
How
a
many is a
total
bunch?
for a total of 4,650 gold.
What?
Oh, that's probably the soldiers' weekly pay or whatever,
Dude,
monthly
we
pay.
told well, they don't need it no more.
A monthly pay?
So they're not fashionable purses.
A small box containing a dozen silver and sapphire military commendation medals.
Oh, we're gonna melt those down.
Doesn't silver.
Well, it's silver and sapphire. I don't know if you
We'll,
want to do
we'll
that.
take the
but-
sapphire out of them, yeah. Worth how much? Anybody got a pre?
Yeah, let's hawk the metals off the bridge.
Oh, got a price. Yeah.
We took chips and war metals and threw them off a bridge.
Wait, I have a praise, I think. On my character sheet. That might be one of the skills I don't have.
I don't know. Maybe you want to wear one.
I do have a praise, just to see the volume
Oh.
of these things.
Oh,
All right, they're worth 75 gold each.
Alright.
All right, you see
All right.
10 double eagles minted.
what are you guys looting?
So these are large, large solid gold coins, like very large coins. They weigh about a pound each.
Okay.
What the hell? Well, let's see if we killed everybody there, so we get to loot the stuff.
They're worth about 50 gold each. Anyone have knowledge nobility?
I do.
I do.
Ilishin, I'll give you a +1 competence bonus on this one.
I do have
He's
knowledge
competent?
nobility.
That's
Oh wait,
surprising.
I take that back. But go ahead and roll it anyway.
So should I add the bonus or?
No. I,
Okay.
Not quite.
He's busy painting still.
all right, so these
we on the
double
ship?
eagle
Or
coins.
sorry.
Were minted to celebrate. Nilashin would know this too. To celebrate the birth of Belinda, the current princess and heir to Talengard 18 years ago.
Okay.
They are meant to be used as official rewards to non-military personnel.
Get a,
So there's 10 of
volume.
those, and they're worth 50 gold each.
I'm keeping one for my collection.
Alright. One. No.
Um,
Okay.
Yeah, they're worth nothing.
you see a large sack contains mostly silver and copper. The 2,000 silver and 10,000 copper.
It's a lot of copper.
Lucky I'm gonna buy a bison.
Are you gonna buy a bison?
Let's cut that in half. Let's say 2,500 silver and 5,000 copper.
What?
That's the same volume.
Yeah, I'm
get
just
upset about. It's
converting
just,
it for
it's
ease.
just fine. It's just 4,500 less coins that we have to carry. All right.
7 ornate chalices adorned with gold, silver, and a variety of semi-precious stones. Knowledge, nobility. This one's going to be a bit harder.
28 knowledge and ability.
So you would both know that these are gifts of official visitors have presented to the commander over the years.
Okay.
Do they have serial numbers on them?
Their total value is 1,050 gold for the 7 of them.
Okay.
And 5 potions and 2 elixirs.
Oh, okay. What spellcraft the hell are those?
Yeah, we also have a wand, a scroll, a spellbook. I think he sent me the list of what's in the spellbook.
You have whatever was on Thomas, I guess. So
I think I already put that on there.
a headband, full masterwork, full plate, masterwork steel shield, masterwork longsword.
Yeah, but aren't those all? Are those swords and everything like?
Headband of what?
You don't know.
Oh, is it magic?
Detect magic? No, it's not magic. Or yes, it is magic. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah, I don't see it on our party list.
What?
I don't see a headband.
So what happened was I could have swore you guys didn't take his body, but Michael insisted you did. And so
Yeah.
I said, okay, fine, you have his body. And then,
Yeah, he did. I
Yeah,
remember.
I got his body.
yeah, so
They're like, why are you carrying this body around?
erring on the side of what he said, I said, you have his stuff. So
Is all of his equipment though? Is it like marked with Talon Guard, freaking military, blah blah blah?
The studded leathers, buckler, short swords, short bows. I think it is. This.
yeah,
We should just dump this shit. These studded leathers, buckler, short sword, short bows. There's no reason
Well,
to carry this crap.
I don't know. We probably could sell it
if
somewhere.
you recall where we left off, you were boarding a river barge, and Theodora was with you. If you go to dump equipment because you can't sell it, she will tell you that you should hold on to it because there may be someone, a friend ahead that could get rid of it for you for some of the value.
All right. Well,
There we go.
I like this guy already. I like this book.
Let's make some money.
I want to
So-
read the book.
Daddy needs a new pair of bracers.
Wait, what book?
The Haviland family history book.
Okay. So just to give you some scene again, you guys board a river barge. It only has 1 cabin, and Theodora says it is reserved for her use, and you guys will have to sleep on the deck. Although you did that on your way up here, so that's not that unusual. As you're sailing away downriver, you can see in the distance the town of Alden Cross, where you've been staying for the last month or so, is
Wait,
aflame.
aren't I on the barge?
Yeah. So,
Oh.
Yeah, new guy. Hi.
so the town is burning in the distance. You hear screams, all that good stuff.
Symphony to my ears. There we go.
People try to flee the town in quite a hurry. A lot of them don't get away. You see bugbears on the back of dire wolves riding them down. Aboard the river barge, Theodora motions to a large orc standing nearby. She says that this handsome fellow is named Ogrok.
He's not handsome at all, Theodora. What's
What?
up with you?
Oi.
I don't know.
She says,
Looks kinda
"Au
cute to me."
contraire, my dearest. There are all kinds of beauty in the world.
I don't judge people. I think he looks kind of cute in his own little toothy kind of way.
Hey. Thanks.
He looks formidable.
He says that he
Ravishing.
was raised in the north in the wild, and he has a particular skill set.
Oh.
He is going to replace the recently deceased Cyrus,
Rest his
who,
soul.
whose soul is certainly by now in hell with our Lord.
How unfortunate for him.
How fortunate for him. This is magical. I'm jealous of Cyrus.
You'll
She
get to
says
serve
that
Dark Lord
Ograk
for all eternity.
will be added to your pact of thorns in your contract alongside your names.
To die in our Lord's service is just, you know,
Let me put
Great.
a picture of Ograk in the chat.
Amazon thing.
It's just that. The,
Oh, he's got nipple rings. I love it.
He's a sorcerer.
Yes, okay, so
I am
I'll
a
take
sorcerer.
the spell book that we got.
Of course.
He's like completely going for compulsion type of spells, I think.
It's like, oh yeah, I love the nipple rings.
Nipple.
Yeah.
Is he washed up at least?
No.
Oh yeah, I know.
No, I think he prefers
I'm
the bloody look
Just covered in blood.
It's not very sanitary.
all the time.
Yeah, all the time.
Constantly.
You know, we just keep watching him, and somehow he finds a new way to get messy.
It's like, what are you
I'm like
doing to
just
get blood out
covered
of
in weapons, by the way. Like, unlike that picture, I've got just weapons everywhere.
He's got
on
like a mule full of Gandasas.
me. Yeah.
Well, this one uses an orc double axe, right? His primary weapon.
It's my primary weapon.
Okay.
Oh shit! Level 6, we get a mental score ability thing.
Yeah.
I calculated the weight and everything of everything.
So did you add your attunement too for the APB stuff?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. She'll say that. I can't wait to see what wonderful things you'll do together.
What's your name, son? What's your name?
My name's Ograk the Brutal.
Ograk. Well, my name is Sister Alsa.
A touch of British, I see.
Yeah. I'm actually doing this based off one of my friend's voices who sounds exactly like that. And
Okay. Just a touch
just never talks.
of Scottish.
No, he's from New Zealand. It's weird.
What's his name again?
Ograk the
Ograk.
Brutal. Ograk.
Can you change your name in
No.
Roll 20 so I can like remember that?
Okay, sure.
So, I spent a couple minutes looking over all the weapons he's carrying.
Okay, so yeah, she'll remind you again that this trip will take 12 days.
Oh,
Well,
so you want to look over all my weapons? Do you
I'm
want me to
not-
list them?
No, I'm just looking at him, like Morbius is looking at him, just honest person. He's impressed.
Yeah, I'm carrying just a ton.
well, 12 days.
Whoops.
All Alsa is gonna do is set up a chair and get a good tan going.
That's it?
Well, yeah.
Okay.
I'll spend a day to identify everything that we have, and then I'll start copying spells from the spellbook into mine.
I
Well-
noticed how the party has some trouble carrying all the stuff that they have, and say hey, I can just carry it for you. Hey,
You look right chuffed.
yeah.
Need a
We'll
caravan.
grab a gift from Asmodeus himself.
Maybe we'll
Yeah,
pick up a
that's
couple
ridiculous.
pack animals or something where we're going to follow us around.
Where are we going?
Oh, really?
She says that she cannot say more at the time that our master will reveal that to you. When
Bold
the
man
time-
didn't tell me.
Neelashine, just go paint or something, dude. Relax for 12 days.
On a boat? That's terrible.
We're on a boat.
I
I
hate-
got my
Oh, I like
I got my
painting.
flippy floppies.
I paint.
Yeah, you can go swimming in the water.
Is there a perch on this ship? Like some sort of
Fish, probably, yeah.
like a perch, you know, like
Yeah.
anything I can
Yeah,
hang
there's
around.
A crow's
it's
nest.
Crow's
a
nest,
little
that's
bigger
what
than
it's
the
called,
last one. There's a perch.
All right, cool. I'm gonna spend most of my time there playing lookout.
Okay. Uh, you so Nuandis, you're identifying stuff.
Yes.
So roll for that. Whatever.
All right.
Tell me
Hold
what
on,
you're
yeah.
identifying first.
Yeah, hopefully
Yeah, just 1 second.
doesn't identifying stuff get us experience?
Doesn't wiping my ass give me experience?
I'll wipe a direboar's ass if it gives me experience.
Oh,
Okay. Let's see. I'll cast the Identify spell for this, so I have a +10 on all these rolls.
yeah.
I'll start with the headband.
How many times you cast it a day?
It lasts 3 rounds of level. I can get everything with 1 cast.
It lasts 3 rounds per level?
Yep.
Okay. Assuming you
Alright.
don't roll low.
Yeah, I can. We should be alright. Let's see.
Rolo.
So which one are you identifying first?
I'll start with the headband, so it's 42.
So this is a headband of alluring charisma.
Oh, who's a Cha-based person here?
Although we don't.
Villa.
The Hiloshin.
Hello.
You were saying?
Continue on.
Okay. +2 on the headband.
Yeah.
Okay. There's a potion that I got from. I think we got it from the lab. From Tacitus.
Okay.
41.
Is this the 5 potions I told you about?
No, just it's not the chest. It was a wand, a potion, a scroll.
Oh, I see. Okay. This is a potion of Cure Light Wounds. Caster level 1.
All right. So scroll 42.
Scroll of Dispel Magic.
Ooh.
Caster level 7.
Yeah, I got that spell.
That's going in my spell book. Fuck that. 23 on the wand.
That is a wand of Fireball.
Can I tell how many charges it's got in it? Caster level.
6 charges. It's not his caster level. I need to hold on. Let me find out. Oh, I guess it is his caster level. So caster level 7.
Damn, he spent some money on that. Okay.
Well, I can tell you that this wand would sell for 1,500 gold, as is. Well, not including whatever way the market here trends, but
Okay.
What else?
The five potions. I guess Can I just do one roll, or are they different things?
it's 5 potions of Cure Light Wounds.
Okay. 5.
If it's the same thing, same caster level, then yeah.
And
All first level caster.
the 2 elixirs.
Alright, there are 2 elixirs of truth.
Okay, I think that's everything.
So just so you know, anything that gives you an enhancement bonus doesn't stack with attunement. So you wouldn't be able.
Unless it's the +2, right?
We can just
Yeah.
sell it.
Just give it to me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. I'm just letting you know now, so you don't try to, like Richard. If you use your attunement bonus that you get next level to charisma, you wouldn't be able to wear the headband and that and get the +4.
Or you could just wear it because it's fancy.
Headbands are never fashionable.
Yeah, I was just say I don't think of fancy when I hear headband. I think of, Cobra Kai Dojo or something.
I think
it's
our
alluring.
orc friend needs the headband more than I do.
It's alluring.
Yeah, it's a sexy
When I think of headband, I think of those like tiara-like things from
Yeah.
Skyrim, or like
There you
just
go.
Elder
Or like
Scrolls
the
in
things that
general.
girls wear, like pull their hair back or something.
Is that everything?
Yeah.
Oh, the full plate is magical too.
Okay, just more then. Let me get an ID on that.
Oh, it is. I don't think it. Maybe I can.
Oh, you know what? I should have mentioned. I don't know. This is kind of weird because I assume that your NPCs are not using automatic bonus progression, but technically, this headband of alluring charisma, just with the rules for automatic bonus progression, we can't even use it. It just does nothing for us because these
Really?
items don't exist in automatic bonus progression.
Yeah, I know,
Uh,
but since
that's
this
just up to you how you want to run it. I just wanted to let you know.
since this adventure path doesn't reflect that, and you're gonna be kind of on the lower end of gold anyway, and it's gonna work out with that
That's fine.
money wise. If you use your mental attunement for intelligence or whatever, and you want a charisma bonus too, I have no problem with allowing the item. I'm just saying the bonuses don't stack.
Yeah, that's fine. I'm
Yeah, because
totally
it'll
cool
help
that
me
rule.
with my
Totally cool with it.
my channel.
Yeah, I mean, I don't see any problem with that. You're already getting the gold reduction to reflect that, so if you'd rather keep it and sell it,
All right.
Cool.
then I
cool
don't think
with
there's any balance
Milishine,
issue.
do you want it, or you just wanted me to have it?
I think I'm okay without it. We can stick it on our orc friend over
Okay.
there. Maybe he
You
can
want
make
this
some
wand of
sense.
fireballs,
Uh,
Noah?
I want it.
Oh, I'll take whatever doesn't mess up my outfit.
I just mean as long as you can like use it effectively. I don't know if you
Okay.
MD or not.
I can use it if you need me to.
Yeah, heck yeah. Just give it to Motion then.
I can
here's
actually
so-
cast spells.
So
I have
that's
one more.
wand of fireball, right?
Yes.
Cash level 7, 6 charges.
Alright, I'm taking it off the party loot. You got it?
Yep.
Alright, and also it's got the headband.
Yep, I took it. That's why it's thinged out.
I just clear them. Because it's getting kind of messy here.
That's what she said.
Yeah, baby. Alright, and the
Wait.
last, I don't know if I just won't do another spellcraft. For the plate, so 27.
Alright, it's a +1 champion full plate. However, when you touch it, it turns into a different type of armor. It's regal, silver, and gold. But when you lay hands on it, it changes to black and red and ornery looking. Becomes a +1 dastard full plate.
Jesus. That's
Cool.
good.
Let's put it on a skeleton.
It has no imagination, so it's just like metal.
Damn it, Hero Lab won't let me put the damn headband in there because it's ABB doesn't allow it.
Okay, so you can go into if you click on personal, and then you see where it says permanent adjustments.
Ah, I get you.
You can add a stat increase
Yeah,
there.
okay. As permanent ability score. Gotcha, thanks.
Hero Lab is
All right.
fucking awesome.
You guys do anything else with this time? You have to relax and recover.
How many days are we on the?
12 days.
12.
Okay, so I can do.
It's just a lot of time.
7
5
channels
spells.
now. DC 19. Nice.
It's pretty good.
All right, I'm gonna copy some spells into my book during that time. I'll let you know which ones after I figure it out.
Now, also is just gonna try to keep her tan. You know, she's kind of palish, so try to tan as much as she can, and you know, as much as her skin as possible.
You can try to appraise that book also because it looks valuable.
Okay. I'm not gonna sell it though. That's cool stuff.
Oh, well, if you wanted to. So you think this book is worth somewhere between 300 and 700 gold? You think it would be extremely difficult to sell since it so obviously belongs to Lord Haviland, but if you could find a buyer,
Well, he's dead though.
well,
That's probably why it's so
yeah,
hard to
but
sell.
so this book is a family of his family tree, or sorry, a book of his family tree. I misspoke. It
So
also
does anybody want this dastard full plate?
Well, can anybody use it? Honestly,
I can't.
also
You can only
could
wear
use it.
medium armor.
no, I can't. I can't use heavy armor.
Well, I mean, you get the penalty to your attack rolls, but
Yeah, but Dastard doesn't really help me, does it? It only helps like anti-paladins.
It helps paladins and
Anti-paladins helps.
cavalier.
Damn it, Cyrus.
really,
Not help. It couldn't help Cyrus because
No, because you couldn't wear heavy armor either.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. That would have been useless. That's
I'm
right, we could sell
I
it.
still have. My
yeah.
character's heavier, but not
used to
that
have an
heavy.
anti-paladin. But,
Yeah, for like
well.
a day.
Well, he was he was around for like the first act or two.
Why
but then he
couldn't it
left.
just transform into a freaking armor of like freaking breastplate or something? Damn it!
Well, it was worth a lot of money.
I guess
Well,
we'll,
yeah,
I guess
it
we'll
is.
talk it
+1.
then.
Yeah, we can sell it.
Plus, it's dastard, so that's technically another +1.
3 sets of peasants' clothes. Why are we carrying this?
In case we have to go disguise, I guess.
Oh, God.
Our old companions had a bit of a hoarding issue.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, well because they were looting the prison when they were escaping, and they were like, "Oh, we have no gold right now, so let's take these and sell it later."
I got a
Looting
breastplate as well.
literally everything that wasn't bolted down.
I mean,
So I presume I'm carrying it all now. Sweet loot.
I guess
Since
I
I
don't know how
actually
much
can.
you have. You'd have to figure out the weight of all that coin too.
I can
Yeah.
carry another 300 pounds open light load.
Well, I'm pretty sure that once we get where we're going, we can go ahead and get a couple pack animals. I mean, it's not that big of a deal, right?
For the next couple days, I'll
Or we can
I'll
just find that person that Theodore is talking about and have us.
And
hawk all
also,
this crap.
the handout I gave you as well, that's called Note from Adras's Thorn, has your platinum reward in it.
Yeah, we already added that, didn't we?
yes. I
Okay.
think.
Sweet.
How much
loots.
platinum was there?
15 pounds of platinum, 7,500 gold worth.
Yeah, we split that
Yes.
up already.
Oh, you did? Okay. All right then. So that book, I guess call it, I don't know, Bible of House Haviland, because it's also a Bible to Mitra.
Ooh. Yeah. I also wants to study the book while we're driving though. She has something to read while she's suntanning.
Okay, give me a perception check.
20.
Well, I'm not gonna let you take 20 on this one.
All right, let me see.
Hey, can I take that great axe? The masterwork
Yep.
great axe.
You guys have
Alright,
a master great axe?
All right.
Apparently so.
Yeah, we do.
15 is just enough.
Okay.
You notice that one name has been blotted out in the Haviland family tree. You can barely discern it as Samuel Haviland, Cardinal of Mitra.
Oh my god.
Oh, Cardinal of Mitra.
Whose name is apparently, like, they tried to black it out with ink for one reason or another. Lord Haviland did.
Well, I guess maybe he's pissed off at this Cardinal of Mitra somehow. This warrants
Or he
further
is, huh?
investigation.
Outside of that, I mean, it's just a typical Bible of Mitra with the Haviland family tree in it and other things worthy of note of his family.
Alright.
Including his wife, Bronwyn, who's apparently deceased.
Well, she
Yes.
joined him.
He has one son named Richard, who is apparently a knight of the Ilarion like him. Richard Haviland.
Well, let's find him and send him to his dad and mom too.
Wow, way to be a dick, huh?
I'm just trying to help him in the afterlife, man.
I see.
I'm
Let me help you with this knife.
I'm all about religious freedom.
Yeah. Even if that religion wants to kill everyone, huh?
Well, that's kind of what we're doing, isn't it?
Okay, so
There is an order of awesomeness, okay? You know, Asmodeus up top, then Mitra toward the bottom, but still, there's still room for Mitrans as slaves.
Okay. So actually, Theodora will answer your question, Richard. She will tell you that we are all bound for Farhold, the northernmost colony of Talengard along the island.
Excellent.
All right, great. All right, yeah.
So as the days pass,
Kind of
they
sounds like Kintargo for some reason.
Kintargo.
Cheliax.
Is that Diablo thing?
No, Cheliax, the Hell's
yeah.
Rebels.
Yeah. There's a place with that near exact name in Diablo as well, but anyway, as I said, the days go uneventful. You do notice that every night Theodora insists that the boat moors along the coast. She usually does this within the side of a small town of some kind, and then she'll return in the early morning, and then the boat will take off down the river again. She does this each night. She finds a town to stop by. The crew on the barge all seem to be dominated by her, unwillingly getting the boat to its destination.
She's doing scumbaggery.
On the 12th night, say exactly at midnight, she steps out from the cabin and she announces that the master is here and he commands you attend him.
Well, okay, I'll put some clothes back on.
How is he
Let's
here?
go out and meet up with the cardinal.
Let's attend.
Yeah. Let's go meet up with another cardinal we know.
Okay. I guess I'll assume you all come forward then.
Yeah. He's our
Yeah.
boss.
You head into the small cabin and you see him there just as you saw him at his mansion, Cardinal Thorn, black and red robes.
Same chair.
No, not the same chair. He's standing. Yeah, he teleported with his
With his chair?
thing.
His teleporting chair? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Also was wondering, is there a Mrs. Thorne? Mr. Thorne?
He says that I have no time for such things in the service of Asmodeus.
He's like, bitches.
It's an honest question, you know?
Yeah, well, he gave you your answer. He will say to all of you that you have served me faithfully, and I have rewarded you both in treasure and vengeance. Thanks to your efforts, the fire axe has been unleashed. Even now, he writes his name in blood across the borderlands. In the 12 days that you've been afloat, he's won 3 battles at Ambril and Tarrington and Lawrence Gate. He's shattered their militia and their armies 3 times in a row.
Good guy, that fire guy.
Yeah. But even so, the work of Asmodeus is never done. Talengard has not yet acquiesced to our unholy master, nor tasted the full measure of our vengeance. So I have another mission for you. Tomorrow this barge will dock in Farhold, the northernmost town in all the realm. Farhold is a backwater of no real significance. Its lord has already left the place hoping for glory in the war, but it does border the Care Briar. Does anyone know what the Care Briar is?
I
We check what that
probably
is.
do.
Give you a knowledge local?
Nope.
Or a...
Knowledge everything.
Anything else?
Geography,
Oh.
maybe.
Geography.
Geography 20, local 26.
No. Ooh,
Well, the Carabriar is the largest unmapped forest on the island. It is very mysterious. There's very little known about it.
I just know it by a forest.
And when I say forest, I mean rainforest. I don't mean pine forest.
Oh, like
Damn.
freaking like Brazil?
Yes.
Hell
Damn.
yeah.
No.
It is extremely humid there. It seems to have like an almost different temperature and
Guess,
climate than the rest of the island.
That's creepy.
guess Elsa's gonna be happy she got a tan.
I know
See, Brazilian.
I know Nilasheen is excited to sweat
Ugh.
Oh.
Yeah.
because it's a rainforest and rainforests are humid.
He has a personal
Very.
air conditioning with him.
Fuck.
He's like, I'm gonna have slaves with me to like, wave me down.
Just pat his forehead.
Would that count as
Yeah.
favorite terrain forest?
Was that?
Would that count as favorite terrain forest?
Yes.
Really?
All right.
The rainforest.
But still forest.
That sounds like jungle to me.
Yeah, we're asking the hard questions here.
Yeah, that's what we do.
It is an important question.
Because there is a difference between a rainforest and a jungle. But
What's the difference? You tell me.
Rainforests, I think, are way more humid than a jungle.
Okay, so it's nowhere near a normal forest. So
Whereas a lot of jungles in Africa are supposed to be arid. But I haven't been there. But
I don't know. It's an interesting question, though.
so I'm saying, I don't have the education
It's
to
got the
determine
word
this.
forest in it.
It's not a rainforest, or it's a rainforest, so it counts as jungle. See, I don't want to get caught up on this.
it's fine. I don't care. I just wanted to know in case of future time.
Yeah. Hidden within the Carabriar is the Horn of Abaddon, an ancient temple once occupied by a loathsome death cult called the Sons of the Pale Horsemen. Almost 80 years ago, the first Dorian king, Marcadian the Victor, overthrew the horn and destroyed the Sons, which is no great loss to us, as it was a demon cult. What the Victor found within the temple is why we're going to go there. The demon prince inhabiting it is called Vetricali Eats the Eyes.
Oh,
Ooh, can I do knowledge planes on that one?
Yeah. It's going to be a hard one.
Would he count as a creature?
Would-
27 knowledge planes.
So... Okay, so even 22... Wait, no, 27, 21, 19... You don't know anything about Vetricali. You know what demons are.
Oh, really?
Wow. Okay.
I'm good at killing demons.
Is there anything you're not good at killing?
Orcs, because there's none left.
Yeah, so there is one thing about this island. There really are no orcs, and so he might be one of the few, if the only one.
There's no orcs up north?
Not even up north.
They're dead. All killed by those fucking elves. I fucking hate elves.
You know what, there, Ogrok? If you need me to reproduce for you to make more orcs, I'll do that.
Fuck off.
Here I am trying to be helpful, you know?
Yeah, well,
Damn.
And
Yo,
anyway,
that's very
Pissy half orcs.
our friend Ogrok here, you know? All he wants is a nice orc lady to settle down with, and you're telling him to settle otherwise.
with
No.
an ASMR. Oh,
wow.
Wasn't
It's
my
okay,
choice.
Ogrok. I've got your
Yeah.
back.
I
You're
don't even
Yeah.
not
know.
as cool as Cyrus was, but
thank you.
I think I can get along with you.
Yeah, you can get a half-orc child with the celestial bloodline.
It's not like it was my
Yeah.
my choice to be a
Gross.
a freaking
I hate
ASMR.
half orcs. They're an abomination.
Nobody likes half orcs.
Yeah,
All right.
disgusting.
So he'll go on to say that Marcadian the victor was extremely terrified of this demon. He had the priest of Mitra craft a silver seal to forever forbid the demon from returning to our plane of existence, and the seal remains to this day. However, the cardinal will say, I have learned the truth about this demon prince. I have learned what the victor feared. Vetricali is an archdeacon in service to the Lord of Pestilence. This immortal monster could create a plague so virulent that it will bring Talengard to its knees. When the victor attacked, the demon prince was close to unleashing his masterpiece upon the world, a pestilence known as the Tears of Aklis. I am uncertain of the specifics of this plague, but if anything could terror in the heart of the victor, then I want it. The Tears of Aklis will be our poison dagger into the heart of Talengard. He says, I already have agents in the great cities of this kingdom. With this pestilence, they could deliver blight and death to the very center of the realm. Caught between the twin storms of the Fire Axe and Vetricali's gift, we can bring ruin to Talengard. You must bring the Tears of Aklis to me. He says, I have already lost one of my knots on this errand. He sent the fourth knot to find the Horn of Abaddon. They succeeded at locating it. It is concealed within a great spire of stone, less than a day's ride from Farhold.
Out of curiosity, which knot are we again? 7th? 8th?
The ninth.
No,
That is not a number that I like to hear.
Well,
that's the deepest one.
It is considered a position of honor since ninth is the lowest hell, where Asmodeus lives.
It also means that 8 knots before us came unraveled. But we'll do your little job for you.
It means you're the last one to be formed.
Yes, we are the last one to be formed.
Oh my god.
Yes, he'll say he sent the fourth knot to find it, and they did, but then they vanished. He's heard no more from their leader, an elven ranger named Aiden Kale. He knew the Carebriar well, so no normal hazard would defeat him. Perhaps the horn is guarded. I cannot say, but it matters not, as the Tears of Aklis must be mine. He says that where one knot failed, 2 will succeed. I will also send my 7th knot, the knot Hibernal, led by Elise Zedaria. You briefly interacted with them at my mansion.
Oh, right.
He
It
says,
seems like a bunch of friendly fellows, didn't they?
yes, they've also been busy. He'll reveal to you that many of the attacks by the Fire Axe have been due to their success has been due to his brilliance, but also because the 7th knot has been executing nobles and military leaders in the borderlands. Regardless, Elise Zedaria and the Knot Hibernal will aid you in finding the horn and calling forth Vetricali. The 7th knot will be tasked to remain in Farhold and see that anyone who tries to find the horn and interfere with your work meets an unhappy end. They will give you the time to do whatever you have to do to awaken Vetricali. Finally, there is another who might be able to aid you. Once a thriving cult of Asmodeus existed in Farhold. It was led by a half-elf named Baron Arkov Vandermeer. He is treacherous and decadent, but wealthy and well-connected. Theodora will introduce you to him before she leaves you.
I like this guy already.
So 7th knot was executing. Why wasn't I in the 7th knot?
The 7th knot is going to meet you at Farhold, and they're going to run interference on anyone looking
No, I'm
for
just
the...
saying because my character's like main purpose in life. He thinks he's an executioner.
Okay.
Like that's it.
I see.
That's all he cares about.
He assures you that whatever killed the 4th knot will you'll probably encounter it as well.
Oh,
He knows not, as Drastus says, I know not what aid the Baron can provide, but his family is old and long has dwelt in Farhold. He warns, never trust him, but know this, he's afraid of me and with good reason. If he does try anything, remind him that you are in Farhold on my behalf. That should keep him in line. So he'll summarize again. Adrastus will say, find the horn, find the seal and shatter it. Call forth Vetricali back to our world. Somehow bind Vetricali to your will and force service from him, and bring the tears of Aklis to me. Can you do this?
all right.
Yes.
Sure.
Sounds easy when you put it that way.
It shall be done.
He says, very good. I trust you will please me with your service once again.
I have a question not related to the horn of whatchamacallit.
Abaddon.
Go ahead.
We got this book from Lord Havlin. It's like a family tree thing. Do you know anything about this Cardinal Samuel Havlin?
He says, I have no clue who the Lord Havlin had amongst his family that he decided was not good enough.
Well, it seemed like it was important because he's a cardinal guy and stuff.
He says that he can look into it, but he doesn't know off the top of his head.
Okay.
Honest sense motive. I just have this feeling. 2 cardinals. We haven't seen them one place. Might be one guy.
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, no. Never mind.
Just your accent is like, okay. So you believe it. Either way. So rubbish in it.
Why is it organized? I'm carrying the loot. Just like throwing it in.
Yeah, you
Okay,
organize it.
it's organized on paper. When we actually need to get it, it's like,
Alright.
what the hell is this?
Yeah, meta organized, non-meta. He's just throwing the sack around.
Yeah.
He will say that if you have any questions for him, he would gladly answer.
All right.
About this venture or about anything involved here.
I want to know how he came to hear the call to Asmodeus.
Ooh, story time.
Yeah, so
How he came to hear of the cult?
or just how his worship of Asmodeus began.
Oh,
Yes.
well, he'll show you the same F he has on his forearm that you all have. And he'll say that their small minds couldn't handle the truth of Asmodeus. So they burned me. Unfortunately for Talongard, being burned alive didn't kill me.
If we find
Word up, brother.
any members of the remaining knot that you sent to begin with, shall we bring them back to you or just kill them?
He says he'll actually make a fist with his right hand and he'll say, Kale is nothing. If he is still alive, then he's either abandoned his mission or failed at it. Either crime is sufficient to warrant his destruction.
I'll
Yeah,
take
right.
that to kill him.
Let's kill him.
He's kind of a nice guy, though.
Hey, who cares? It's our job.
Yes,
Alright.
that is his
Ooh,
stance
nice.
on the issue.
Alrighty then.
All right. So no other questions or concerns for
No,
the card.
no, he's kind of creepy.
Okay. Elishin?
I don't have any questions or concerns. No.
If I do, I'll bring him up with HR. I mean, Theodora.
Oh yeah. HR. Oh, you have a problem? Let's beat it out of you.
Yeah. I'm actually HR.
Okay. All right. When you acknowledge you have no other questions for him, he'll nod and
Hey,
say,
somebody has an echo.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think it's Richard actually.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there it goes.
Ah.
Okay, when acknowledges you don't have any more questions, he'll simply cast a spell and disappear.
Yeah.
Theodora will say that they will be docking in the morning. She says that you'd all
we dock
best
every
find
night,
something
though.
presentable to wear when we meet the Baron.
Can we go clothes shopping at least first?
Presentable. Isn't this presentable enough?
She'll say that. Yeah, you'll have time to go through the town at
Okay.
Farhold, though it's not a very large town.
Just long enough to get something
Can we
presentable
just
for the Baron.
disguise into clothing?
She will tell you
There's
that the Baron
circle.
is not just a pampered noble, he's a very skilled magic user of some sort.
Yeah, it probably behoove us to wear some good clothing. Maybe wear some of the. Let's see, got anything cool on there?
We have 3 sets of peasants' clothes. I imagine that'll be a
What
pretty
would I
quick
wear?
upgrade for our new friend.
Well, he's also. She'll tell you he's also a half elf, and he's no fool. He's one of the few that was alive when the first Marcadian took the throne.
Oh, so he's been around a while, huh?
Yeah,
I fucking
that's,
hate elves.
no, half elves age twice as slow.
Yeah, so he's been through a lot of shit, so
Yeah.
it's amazing
just
he's still
try to-
alive.
She's just saying, just try to treat him with the respect he's due. He is afraid of Adrastus Thorn, rightfully so. But if you barge in there and try to force him, he may not take too kindly to that.
All right, so my plan also is to get some clothing, maybe a gift to present to him when we get there.
Okay. So moving forward
Can I
to that
roll-
morning.
Can I roll knowledge nobility to see if like he has any kind of his noble house has any kind of like preferred gift or something?
Sure.
Kind of like if his like how if he had the dire wolf as a family crest and then present it with a dire wolf, you know what I'm saying, kind of thing.
Yeah, I'm trying
Just
to.
let a
I'm trying to-
direwolf roam his house.
You know, Game
I'm
of
trying
Thrones,
to determine that myself.
Game of Thrones style, you know.
Sure, that will not backfire in any way.
King of the North,
King of the North.
King of
A
the North.
direwolf in someone's house. Let's
Yeah, I
do
worked
it.
out for him.
Baby dire wolves are awesome.
Oh,
Baby
baby
direwolf?
direwolves.
They're actually trying to breed dire wolves back into reality.
Oh, great. That's what we need.
Well,
Are direwolves real?
They
what?
were real, yeah.
No.
They're extinct now, but what? Yeah, like they're like currently. I guess they're like
I thought it was a
30%.
myth.
No, they actually were real. We have skeletons and stuff.
Okay, with
Um,
that roll, you will know he is a distant cousin in House Barca. Or he's a distant cousin of the last king of House Barca, King Jared.
So he was deposed by the dude, right?
Yeah, King Jared was the last Barcan king who was killed by Marcadian the Victor. Anyone have knowledge history?
Yeah, when you roll that again, because I don't
Nope.
want to accept that 9.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So-
Knowledge. Oh, there we go. 27.
Well-
Suck it.
I mean, what you know is pretty much just that King Jared of House Barca was killed by Marcadian the Victor, not just by execution, but in single combat in the middle of a battlefield.
So this guy technically has a claim on the throne.
He is a distant cousin.
Still
of
got
the
a
last
claim
king.
though.
Yeah, but it would be hard to convince people.
That could be useful actually. So what kind of gift would be appropriate? I don't know. Well, just buy something that's, hey, this is a gift
And
appropriate
give
for
him the
your thing.
iron torch.
Yeah,
the torch, the flying
yeah, the 20,
iron.
20
It's cool.
Yeah, 25 gold.
But he is technically part of House Barca, so there's really nothing specific to them as far as gifts go. Their symbol is a griffin.
Oh, we can give him whiskey. But like I look through the back. Oh, we got whiskey in here. We'll give him that. Everyone loves alcohol, right?
No, Greg, you can,
Maybe not.
Rock, you can have that.
Everyone loves alcohol. You heard him.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody does.
How about I can just look through a potion. One of them.
I think it's a griffin. I'm trying to double check real quick.
And we're all gonna have to go Neelishine here and buy some good clothes.
And give him a mithril snake head. That looks
That's
cool.
what he said.
Actually,
Looks really cool.
that would be pretty freaking cool. Like fashion it into like a brooch or something.
No, just give him the head.
Oh yeah, so House Barca is they do have a griffin as their symbol. Basically, it's a griffin over a quartered field of red and green.
Let's hunt down a griffin, boys.
It's a golden griffin over a quartered field of red
Oh.
and green. So you would know that. And Theodora will also announce that they have someone else who will be joining the group on this mission.
Well,
Is it Grumblejack?
And out from behind the cabin comes Grumblejack.
Grumble!
oh shit, this guy's big.
He's gonna be a little bit difficult to hide, isn't he?
Also, is gonna go give him a hug.
Yes. Grumblejack.
I've seen him, right? Because like
Yes.
I trained with Thorn. All right. Oh, right. Oh hey.
Grumblejack is no longer. When you last saw him, he was weak from the poison. He was very thin for an ogre, naked basically, except for a loincloth. He is now wearing very finely crafted full plate.
It's my boy, Grumble.
He looks much more filled out now with muscle from head to toe.
Hells yeah.
He has a massive great sword on his back.
He's upgraded from like
Nice.
people's legs and stuff.
Yeah, no.
It's come a long way.
He
Yeah,
says,
well
yeah.
said.
He says Grumblejack's happy to be back.
Also, it's glad to have a Grumblejack.
He talks about himself in the third person, just so we're clear.
Hey, Grumble. Oh yeah.
He says,
The two big dumb people.
Don't call him
he says
Grumblejack. though.
Grumblejack is much better now that he has a big
Right.
sword and shiny armor.
Hells yeah.
Yeah, it's cool. I got a bunch of those. Not shiny though.
He says that if you need Grumblejack to do anything, just ask. Grumblejack good at slicing and eating.
Oh, me too. Oh boy,
Oh, this is
this
great.
is our guy.
These people are awesome.
He says Grumblejack really likes people, and he kind of grins. Would love to eat some people.
Oh, all right.
Yeah, I don't. Theodora
Mm.
says that if you wish to leave him here, you can, as it would be a little hard to sneak around with him. But
Well, yeah, we can let him hang out for a little bit.
it's up to you. She says, I really don't care how you do it.
Yeah, Grumble is probably a good
I
idea
think it'll
for
be
you. A bit better.
pretty
if you-
scary if we bring around him and me.
Yeah, I think Grumble
Two
and
gods.
should hang out until we
We're exotic.
stuff.
So, he's not really a follower or a cohort, but he will usually do what you tell him to do.
He will be a cohort.
Maybe, if it's
Probably
in
above
his
our level.
interest, he'll do what you tell. These. Can I show you this? Yeah. So let me give you his stats. Show you what he looks like.
Okay.
Here you go.
He had horns, right?
Yep. He's an
I
ogre
was
with
feeling that
horns.
had to do with-
Grumble jerk.
Grumble smash. Yeah.
Loading.
A fighter one. Hell yeah.
I'm as strong as Grumblejack. Wow.
But he's a large-sized creature, isn't he?
Yeah,
but I'm
he's-
strong.
No,
I'm as
he's
strong.
medium. He's medium.
He's
should
Grumblejack
be
is
like-
large. He's
Okay,
sorry.
Cheats wrong then.
That's I know. All the stats reflect his large
Okay.
stats, but
Okay.
that was just wrong labeling.
No big deal.
His greatsword should be doing 36 if he's large. Unless he's using like a little tiny greatsword in one hand.
Well, maybe he does have one because I was with. I will go check again. I all I really did was copy what they put down. So.
I wouldn't put it past Gary McBride to fuck shit up in his books. Although it could be a medium greatsword anyways, he just like runs around within 2 hands, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that again. Hold on.
The picture says he has a mace.
Yeah, I know the picture's wrong. Oh, it is a large greatsword. Okay,
Hell
so
yeah.
36. Okay, so that's what he looks like. Whatever you want to do with him.
Anything you want, Elsa.
No, but just have him chill. Guard the boat. I don't think he'll go
Oh,
so
my
well.
mic's been on mute. That's embarrassing. All right. I've been saying like, I could kill him. I'm stronger. I'm as strong as him.
Well,
he's smarter than me though.
He's not really designed to be as strong as you guys.
He is smarter than me, and more charismatic.
Yeah, we're
And
20, we're
we're
25
wise.
point by.
Well,
It's funny.
It's a little bit unfortunate.
He's level
but
1.
he is, he's obviously pretty strong and useful.
Almost strong.
All right, so yeah.
I can rage. So
Yes, you can. You can
Yeah.
rage.
Congratulations.
I know.
And I can make you large, so technically you're
Really?
stronger than Grumblejack.
So that
You're good.
morning-
Go up.
You
20.
guys will arrive at Farhold.
Looking at our loot, do we have any of the jewelry that's worth 100 gold or more?
Yes, we've got the chalices.
Give me a knowledge
over
local for what you
chunks.
know about Farhold.
Boom.
I know I do well in towns
That was weird
because I have.
that you had
Well,
that.
I've got favorite tree.
Favorite
Yeah.
train urban.
That you're a wild ranger, a favorite.
I was just, yeah. Well, you made my backstory for me.
Well, he lives in the
Oh,
wild, so and he has to go into the urbans to hunt.
He was supposed to be like an executioner kind of guy, like just
So
executes.
local
20.
20.
Can I do geography?
You know,
Because it's my
no,
favorite
that
terrain.
would not apply to this.
Oh, I get a +4 to favorite terrain
I know that's a shame.
because
Farhold is a small city. It has roughly 10,000 people.
Okay.
It has an autocracy. It's a very insular city because it's so far from everyone else in the kingdom. The Duke of Farhold is Lord Argus Welshire. As apparently he is not in the city, according to Adrastus Dorn. Outside of that, it's kind of a backwater. It's very superstitious bunch. The most powerful organizations in the city are the church, particularly a nunnery. There's an organization of warrior nuns that live here dedicated to Mitra.
Battle nuns.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, I can't wait to kill him.
Yeah, it's just gonna be epic.
The symbol of Farhol is a half blue and white shield with a key and a sword crossed on it.
Okay.
The average alignment. Let's give you that. And the average alignment here is chaotic good.
So they're not as uptight, mitral loving as the rest of the land.
Okay, good. That's disgusting.
But because it's kind of a frontier city, the law isn't as restrictive, and people are usually solving problems themselves.
How
It's the
chaotic.
opposite alignment to us. Oh God.
You had said that this place had some ties to House Barca too, right?
Well, Duke Baron Vandermeer is part of House Barca. You would know he's one of the more powerful men in the city. Like one of top. If you had a list, top 5 most powerful people in the city, he's on that. But
Okay.
Chaotic good? These guys are practically savages.
I mean, I could give you. Well, I guess that would be history. I'm just looking for anything else relevant. The warrior nuns, they live at they're called the Abbey of Saint Cynthia Celeste. Like this.
I think as soon as we can, Elsa, we girls need to go shopping. We'll take Ogrok with us.
Oh, alright. I'll just go as a disgusting little whelp human.
Carrying a 400-pound sack.
How did we end up dividing that 7,500?
I don't think we did. Because I have it listed on party.
I remember someone saying an amount and dividing it, but I don't remember.
I believe I have it added to the party loot as 874 platinum. Right now.
Okay.
So, if somebody added some gold to their sheet though for that, let me know please so I can take it off.
Since there's a huge list of things you might know for a 20, I'll just bring it up if it comes up. For knowledge local 20, I mean.
Okay.
Because there's a lot of things.
Just random stuff. That's fine. Okay.
Well, it might or might not be relevant, but it would take a long time to go through what you do know.
I think a shopping spree is definitely in order.
Okay, so there is a large lighthouse that sits on the top of one of the hills. This city is basically built on hills that are all kind of clustered together, and they sort of look over the river. When you pull into the dock, it's at the base of one of the larger hills that has a lighthouse on it. Theodora changes her clothing. She changes her entire outfit to be all white, including a bride's veil over her face.
Yeah.
She'll say that, well, she'll ask, you guys are intending to go shopping, correct?
Yeah, I gotta get presentable. So, according to Here Lab, I'm gonna buy noble clothing for 75 gold. I'm gonna wear some of the jewelry from the freaking loot. And we need a gift, people. I was thinking like maybe like some kind of brooch with the griffin on it.
I'll leave that to you.
I'll cast Disguise Person on myself, and whatever Nihilishine wears, I'm gonna be fancier than him. So.
Why are you gonna disguise person? I mean, we have those circlets.
Oh yeah, well, because I have spells and I like to use them sometimes.
Okay.
Well, one of us is wearing real clothes, and one of us is wearing a gaudy imitation.
Well,
He'll probably see through the disguise. I mean,
Theodore
He's a
did
magic
mention he was a skilled spellcaster.
All right, or one of the circlets.
it's like people just, well, even that, that's just that.
So what do you do with Grumblejack?
Grumblejack is gonna hang out by the boat and guard it.
Well, Grumblejack has this amazing armor.
So
It's very shiny.
do you tell him to hide inside the cabin?
Yeah, he's a 10-foot ogre, so he needs to stay out of
Does
sight.
he have a circlet of his own to disguise himself?
Unfortunately, the circlet will only change his height by up to a foot.
So he's still 9 feet tall.
That's fine. Just make yourself look more human.
Grumblejack says he doesn't like this, but he will do it.
He's the mountain.
So he'll try to imagine himself as being more human, and when he does that, he gets uglier.
That's okay. An uglier, less green or.
Well, yeah, his skin color and his facial features will be more human, but when he tries to imagine being human, he somehow makes his face uglier.
I make myself look like a half-orc.
His hair
that mean?
gets shorter and it looks patchy, like someone just hit his head with clippers. And then he'll kind of squeeze himself inside the cabin where he'll have to basically crawl around.
Okay, let me show you a depiction of what Grumblejack currently looks like.
Grumblejack will say, Me is going to eat a person later. What would you link? Sorry.
That's what Grumble looks like as a human.
Wow, that's special. It's like drooling on himself. Yeah.
Yeah. So how much would like a brooch or something made out of like gold of a griffin would cost?
So give me a diplomacy check to find something like that.
What about a knowledge local to kind of know about any kind of specialty shops?
Yeah, but I was mostly having him do a diplomacy to gather information to see if there
Right.
was a specific item like that.
Yeah, and that's exactly why I wanted to work in tandem with Elsa on the shopping, was because I could get us to places, but he's gonna be there. She's gonna be the one doing the dealing, and
I actually have a good diplomacy skill.
So with your knowledge locally, you would know where the shops are, and so she has to go into the shops and ask about them, and if they don't have it, then it's still kind of gathering to see, because it's a very specific item.
Just buy me some robes. Screw it.
robes.
Yeah, so I can just
fancy.
look like an orc. Yeah, I don't care. Make 'em monk robes. So I look like one of those fancy monk guys who punch people.
When robes are fancy, that's
Just doesn't have to be fancy, just robes.
So you'll get directed to one of the hills called the Templeton Rise. Because, like I said, this city is built on hills that are just kind of clustered together. You'll head to Templeton Rise, and it looks to be like the main trading exchange. There's a lot of vendors and people set up on tables and that kind of thing in a very large open hall. Say you find... how much are you looking to spend? Like how...
I don't want to be too, maybe 100 gold, maybe.
100 gold. So you want just like a golden griffin brooch, or...
Yeah, something like that.
Okay, let's say you find a... Say you find a golden griffin about the size of a palm. It's not real gold, but the griffin has little tiny emerald eyes that are real.
Okay, that's 100 gold.
Yeah.
Okay, can we also buy clothes here?
Yes, clothes will be easy to find.
Excellent. Noble clothes, plus all the freaking jewelry we have for the freaking...
So
home
Teodora
slice.
will meet you by the dock tomorrow. She says she's going to go around the town.
Alright, when are we supposed to meet Lord Farquaad?
Tomorrow night. Lord Vandermeer.
Yeah, sure.
If you call every Lord Farquaad, it's going to get real confusing.
Does he have like, any official titles that we need to know? So
Baron.
That we greet him with, like, you know, Baron
I got it,
Farquaad, you know, Slayer of blah 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 blah.
Slayer of...
Regent
Slayer
of blah blah
pussy.
blah blah blah. You know.
Oh god, the brutal.
The brutal.
The brutal.
So this rubbish.
Yeah.
As far as you know, he doesn't have any other title outside of Baron. Go ahead and give me another... Nobility, I guess. Is that yours, Michael? 21? Or, oh,
Mine. It's 21.
14. So what do you know about the Baron?
His mom was Baron.
You know, he lives on a sloping hill called Calaver's Green, which is the nicest part of the city. It's a gated community. What else? You know that he's known as a recluse?
Weird.
Outside of that, you know he runs an orphanage.
Aw, good for him.
Yeah, he seems to care a lot about the youth of the city.
Well, hope he had a good run.
Okay, that's all you really know about him.
Yep. So Griffin plus clothing equals happiness.
Okay. Neely Sheen, anyone else do anything else in Farhold?
I'm just following along.
Enjoying
Yeah,
the
I guess
sights?
while we're out shopping, since we're buying a gold thing from this guy, do we want to try to sell some of this stuff to him while we're here?
Mostly, Neil Lashina is very unhappy with the current events.
Yeah,
gonna
Neely
be
Sheen
okay.
definitely... Anyone dressed very nicely kind of stands out. They have one community of where the nobles live, and they kind of keep to themselves most of the time. So Neely Sheen would definitely stand out wearing nobles clothing, kind of just walking around.
He's wearing
Now-
royal clothing, isn't he?
Yeah, royal clothing.
No, the noble clothing is just so like when it comes time for our little thing.
Yeah, I know, but I'm
Tommy's
just saying, I know
bodyguard.
Neely Sheen is looking great.
Yeah, Neil Lashina wears royal clothing casually.
Yeah. uh, so yeah, nothing else today then?
Do we want to sell some of this stuff while we're in town?
How about a bath?
Yeah, I'm good.
You
Yeah.
want to try to find an inn?
Yeah, sure. Or like a bathhouse of some sort. Maybe
So you're
I
just
could-
looking
maybe
you're just looking
hou-
for a place to take a bath, basically?
yeah, or a house of ill repute so I can get a massage.
Okay.
Because they're the best massage parlors, you know.
You know that you could get anything in Drownington.
It sounds like a lovely place.
Sounds like a wonderful
Joannis
place.
will tell you Drownington is the closest hill to the river. It's crowded with temporary structures, waterlogged shanties, and traveler tents. Most anyone there will do anything if you pay them enough.
Oh yeah, just get a bath then.
Can you give me a massage, Mr. Homeless Man? I'll pay you a silver. Oh boy. Okay. So I guess you find a bathhouse somewhere in one of these places. Somewhere in Templeton Wise or
We got a
New
map
Church.
of this place.
Yeah, but do you want to buy a map?
No, not really.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because otherwise I want to keep the pretense of wandering unless you actually want a map, find a map, buy it. Okay, so say you could find a bathhouse and so forth for
Yeah, bathhouse and
Okay.
sauna and.
okay, so you want something nice, correct?
Yeah,
You want
something
like
nice, not like some fucking.
so
you
they'll
know-
charge you. They'll try to charge you 1 gold piece at the door.
Okay, I'll tip him a gold too.
Oh, whoa!
Wow.
Just throwing money away.
Oh, snap.
There's a lot of cash for this.
I just want freaking hot water and freaking, a steam room.
So this place is run by the Church of Mitra.
That's fine. They probably have whole good water then.
That's fine. I'm just letting you know.
I can
Just-
I'm gonna cast desecrate.
Informing you that it's a completely legitimate place. They very kind people working there.
Yes, it's because it's a damn shame if it's desecrated.
Really,
No, I'm not gonna
Okay.
waste that.
because then I gotta look up consecrate. And... All right. That night, do you find a place to stay?
Preferably in one of the more upscale parts of town.
Yeah, I don't want to.
We've been on a boat for the last 12 days. So let's
And then
and then
before
I-
that, we're freaking.
crappy ass in.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, whatever
Let's-
happened to Bellum? What did we do with him?
we let him go. He left the island.
All right. I guess that's okay.
Yeah, I was gonna take him as as a minion, but he decided that
We'll find him later.
Wow.
I want a bed with springs. Damn it! Like some memory foam shit, maybe.
I don't really care.
I want an inn that's gonna bring me food and it's not gonna be crap and it'll be like partially green.
Oh, that's a shame. So just to let you know, any town you go to, you're free to get a feel for it and try to gather rumors and that sort of thing. Every city or town you go to, basically.
All right, I want to get some info.
You're gonna do a. So what do you look like, huh?
What I look like a
Half
what
orc.
I think a
Guys.
human looks like, a weak little shit.
All right, so you make
Like
yourself
Miloshine.
look kind of frail and skinny.
Yeah.
Nilasheen doesn't disguise himself because, you know,
Ah,
he looks great. Why would he? You know?
Nilasheen hates disguising himself.
Yeah, and also doesn't really need to disguise herself either. She's not bad.
He doesn't need to.
No, of course not. So, with Nuandis' knowledge local, she'll direct you to a place called the Wandering Friar in New Church.
New church. Sure.
All right.
Oh, we talking better quality than the Lord's Dalliance?
Yes,
Oh,
it's a very nice inn.
Like the Ritz?
We've made
It's
it to the
not-
high life, guys.
Yeah, I guess we could say that.
Like 4 or 5 stars, 4 stars.
5th star pending.
It's a completely stone building, not wood or any straw or anything like that. The tavern keeper will tell you that it's 2 gold a night.
All right, New Andes, you bunking with me again?
Yeah, I guess.
All right, 1 gold piece. Woo!
The center of New Church, for what it's known, is a church, and it's known as the Hall of the Sun Victorious,
Gross.
and it's the most majestic building in the city. Its Baroque splendor dominates the entire hill, this entire section of the city. It has a great central spire crowned with a matron sunburst that rises toward the sky, and it can be seen from anywhere in the city.
This place is pretty nice.
So
Yeah,
that is where,
not a bad spot.
yeah, that's where you find a very
We'll request the highest floor that they can offer.
Yeah, good view.
all right. Let's see. Highest floor, they have 4 floors,
All right, well,
which
be on
is
the
very
fourth.
nice for this. But he'll tell you he does have rooms on the 4th floor.
Sweet.
He has 6 rooms available on the 4th floor.
Well, the girls
2
are
gold
sharing her. Girls
2
are sharing
gold
a room.
pieces a night each.
We'll take them all.
Okay. 12 gold a night.
Yep.
You just pay for one night, or
Oh, yeah.
Um,
Figure we stay with
I
the
will
Baron.
pay him for a week.
okay, 12 times 7,
Yeah,
84.
yeah. I'll just take it out of my personal inventory. It's fine.
Okay, so he'll happily take the gold and count it and everything. He'll
So
tell you
one-
the times that dinner and breakfast are served.
Do they have their room
It
service?
can be it can be brought up to your room, or it can be down here in the dining room at your pleasure.
Fancy.
They also have a bath hall where you need only go in there, and one of the servants will begin making a bath for you and everything.
Oh, another bath. This is gonna be great.
So many bats.
Basically, they have any other simple amenities you could want.
How cooked is the
They
food?
also have a healer on hand that doesn't cast magic, but they can do first aid and treatment on your wounds and that type of thing. It's completely complimentary, so you don't pay for it.
Oh, great. I'm having like a serious foot fungus thing going on.
I don't know if any of you were down hit
Gross.
points, but you got 60 back over the 12 days you were resting.
Excellent.
Still not at full.
Oh, yeah.
Well, it's
Might
12
be a little
days,
while
so
before
Well,
Cyrus
each
gets
of those
back
12
to
days also could have been. Oh, that's right. I also doesn't channel for.
Maybe Cyrus can recover some health.
I was 6
Oh.
days. We had 12 days, man. I could always freaking cure light wounds and whatever.
So,
If you're down hit points, you're good now.
anything else you do that night?
Nah, just soak in the amenities and maybe check out some rumors during dinner time.
Ilushin definitely demands his own room as usual.
Sure, just
Mr.
up the
Mr.
list now.
Nilshin, Yoda. No, I mean, you're pretty weak looking. I could help you.
No, trust me, you don't want to help him
Or
because he's no Ocean.
should I trust a human?
I didn't say trust me either.
Or,
Alsa's not a human.
I like to
Neil-
think
Yeah.
that all of social interactions here should be built on a healthy
But
healthy
you know
degree
what,
of
Mordrak,
distrust.
when we go upstairs, I'll show you why you can trust me.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
No, that's yeah,
Weird.
exactly. That's what it sounds like, but no.
I'll show you. You can
That's
trust
alright.
me, little boy.
Oh.
Got a new
Oh
kid
my.
diddler here now.
Okay, yeah, I'm
what?
taking up Father Donegan's reins.
Well, it is an evil campaign.
Yeah, except this is like 16, so I
Might
guess
as well
maybe
go
not.
all in, right?
All in.
okay,
Yeah.
That's what she said.
noticing.
Okay.
As soon as we're upstairs
go
for
ahead.
the night, I'll cast Enlarged Person on Orgrak just to show him what it does.
Oh,
Oh. He becomes
cool.
bigger than ever.
doesn't it double my size?
Yeah, it makes you
So I'm
large.
15 feet tall, exactly.
Wow.
Beautiful.
That's large.
That is large, yeah. I'm 7'5" normally. I'm just a huge orc.
We should enlarge person on freaking Grumblejack.
It won't work on him, I don't think. It
Why
So
not?
max
even
size-
when disguise
max
self
size
is
of-
active, I'm like 6'5".
Okay. Well, yeah, that makes. I mean, you're still pretty tall compared to
And
most
then I'll
people.
put a bull strength on him, too.
So that is a little +6 strength at that point.
+4.
Well, no, isn't bull strength a +4?
Bull strength is +4, but it won't stack with other enhancement
Uh.
bonuses you might have.
I'm
Yeah,
in rage,
Rage.
Oh, it'll stack with rage, yeah. But
Oh,
like,
so that's a +8.
Hmm?
That's a
So he's giving him basically a hit of roids in his room.
Yeah, you guys are roiding it up. Guess Nuandis and also can talk about girl stuff until dinner time.
And all Grok's like, oh, that's good stuff.
er,
Yeah, girly stuff like shopping and nails and
Oh, yeah, that's girly stuff.
yeah,
yeah.
totally.
we can braid each other's
Alright.
hair or something.
Wow. All right, so the next day.
Oh,
Yeah,
do we
good.
don't get the roll for rumors?
Oh, right, you're trying together. Sure, go ahead.
What am I rolling? Diplomacy?
Yeah.
Okay.
So 23 there?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
This is gonna be an easy session to render, man, because of the black screen.
Oh, well, it hasn't been necessary yet, so.
That's fine with me. Role playing's good.
So this is the rumor you hear about.
Great, living trees. What
Cut 'em
way a
dead.
day ride? Which way? North. Okay, north.
The person you hear this rumor from will tell you that they don't know. I mean, Briar is north of here, so it would be north.
All right, cool. That's a cool. We're gonna find trees. Luckily, we
We'll
don't
cut 'em
have.
down.
Luckily, we don't have any druids in this group that would be pissy about us chopping trees down, huh?
I don't know.
you guys
I don't
gave me
know
this
how.
cool axe.
I don't know how an evil druid works.
I don't know
They
either.
just
but
don't
that'd
like
be
people.
They
Yeah,
might help
they're not just- Maybe they're not neutral. Maybe like nature supremacists.
Maybe they would
Yeah.
kill the tree and then plant one.
Yeah, it's like an
That'd
Earth
be
Day
neutral.
thing, you know.
An evil druid is like they raise a pack of wolves and then they have the wolves eat people.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
they chop
Evil
the tree
druids are
down.
more like they don't care about humanity. They only care about nature. They'll just
Or
kill
they-
anything that
Yeah,
tries
they
to
create
disturb.
a
It's
forest
basically the druids you described to us. Those are evil druids.
I think they're actually
Yeah, that's
neutral
what
in
I
the
kill
game.
people.
Yeah, they must
Poison
Third
ivy.
nature.
be the language.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they're neutral in the game, but whatevs.
that's not
Well, I
very
think they can be
neutral.
neutral
I'll
evil.
kill
but-
you if you learn my language.
Yeah, I mean, they
It's
would
pretty
probably
evil.
think that
Okay.
humanity is.
My bad, I brought that up. You know, I thought we
Yeah.
already did therapy today, right?
Ah. So
Damn,
that's
I
the
feel-
rumor you hear.
My 15 minutes are up.
I charge by the hour, okay?
So the next day,
Can we just
you
sell
guys wake up whenever you wake up.
So we have to be there for dinner.
Yeah.
So we
That's
just
what Theodore
spend the
told
day selling this crap. Selling
Sounds
the
good.
legit crap we can.
Yeah. Well, how much of it
What's
is
that?
legit? I don't think any of
Everything
it
except
is.
for the weapons and
So-
stuff.
So here's what we're gonna do here. Unless it's something weird, like the book, something that has specific intentions behind it that would be hard to sell. You can sell any of that stuff for half of its value if it's armor or weapons or something like that.
Can you go ahead and highlight on the
Okay.
page what's not sellable then?
Well,
Uh,
actually, I think everything you have is sellable, isn't it?
Okay. All right. So yeah. So like the minted eagles, sapphire metals, I can just break those out. What about jewelry and stuff? How much can we get for that percentage wise?
See at 50%.
Oh yeah. So
What-
the value I gave you for the jewels is what you can sell it for.
Okay.
Oh,
All right.
And the way we can do it is, if you want a better price, I'll let you roll one diplomacy check unassisted to haggle. If you roll badly, I will penalize it. But if you roll well, I'll give you 10% up.
Yay, we're
Ah,
totally
that's
breaking
just-
down the bag. We're just chucking things out of the bag.
Can we convert some of this gold to platinum in the meantime?
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be.
is
You would
there-
have to probably do that at the church.
Yeah, is
man.
there an Abadar, temple here we can go do
There
the
is
money
no
changing?
Abadar here.
That's right, because they're a bunch of freaking scumbags.
You can be lawful good and worship Abadar. That's to say something.
No, you can be a paladin of Abadar, no big deal, but just not an unfreaking Talon Guard apparently.
Well, yeah, yeah.
Bunch of dirt bags in Talon Guard.
So yeah, you can sell that stuff for either the value I gave you for jewelry or half its value.
All right, so how much is that dastard plate?
Yeah, the dastard. I'll get a thing on it.
All right.
If you have any common or masterwork weapons you got from soldiers or Haviland, you cannot
Have two sets
sell
of
those.
masterwork full plate.
Yeah, masterwork the two masterwork full plates.
So you have to hold. You will not be able to
Okay.
fence those.
But the champion or dastard full plate we can totally hawk, right?
yes,
Okay.
All
That
right,
doesn't-
That's
that transformed when you touched it.
that's a +2 armor, so worth 4,000. We can sell it for 2,000.
Excellent.
Yeah.
It's like what, 200 platinum or something?
Yeah. Yeah, I got it. I'm already.
Yeah.
I'm converting everything now.
He's
What
on
about
the-
the spell books? Can I sell any of those? I want to keep Tacitus's, but we could sell Richter's Tome of Arcane Art.
Actually, both of those would be.
Yeah, aren't
Not
they?
flagged.
Yeah, don't they have
Alright.
their
Yes.
names on them?
Yeah, they would be.
This book belongs to Tacitus, the wizard
All right,
person
well,
in
What about the
Talonguard.
Wizard College classroom? Can we sell that?
Probably not.
Yeah,
That
hawk.
would be. Yeah, that would be hard to sell.
How about the seashell and pearl holy symbol of Mitra?
What are you doing with the snake head?
Are we
Where'd you
selling
put
those?
I don't
Where did
know.
you
I
get
don't know if we
that?
can. The snake head from all the way back
No,
in that
no,
dungeon?
what? No, not this. I don't care about this. I mean the
The mithril.
pearl necklace.
Do
Yeah,
we need to sell them?
Oh, that's not worth 1,500.
No,
That's
it
worth
said
500 to
500.
1. Yeah.
Was that from the Tritons or
Yeah, it was from the Trident
was-
things.
Alright.
that is sellable? Yeah.
How much?
You have a praise? Anyone?
Yeah,
Not-
I do.
Not
Give me a second.
trained.
Bouncing between tabs here.
I don't know what we want to do with all the short bows, and I guess someone could take all the arrows, like our archer.
We can.
Take that.
Theodore said that the Baron guy
27
can help
upgrades.
us hawk all that stuff. So
Alright, you think the pearl necklace is worth 100 gold?
Sweet, 100 gold. Bye bye.
All right.
I'll just take
So
a
that's-
couple of the arrow quivers for myself.
Okay.
Yeah,
is
you
that
should just
the
take.
is that the seashell
all
and
of it.
pearl holy symbol
Yep.
that you all were talking
Yeah.
Yep,
about?
yep. 100
Okay.
gold or whatever. Bye bye.
Should we just get rid of the peasant clothing?
We could probably use that as kindling later.
Medallion 75 apiece. That's 900. That's another 1,000 total. So 2,100 platinum.
Jesus.
So we got about
That's a lot.
21,000 gold right now.
All right.
Well, that's. Should we hold on to that mithril, or y'all want to sell it too?
And we can hold on to it for now.
Okay.
It might,
Yeah.
it
Figure
might
maybe
prove to be useful.
We can melt it down later and make stuff out of it.
Yeah.
So.
With 3 pounds of mithril snake, and then we got a snake head.
Yeah.
Did you say
Champion
28,000?
full plate's gone. Does anybody? Do we want to hold on to this iron torch? Does anyone want it?
That's only like what 75 gold
I
or
have
some
one.
shit, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't give a crap about
I
it.
really don't care about it either because I have dark
I
vision.
mean, I have
so-
one of my own, so. Alright, so we'll sell that, I guess. So. 37
All
gold.
right, so we're definitely down in the area where we need to have somebody like fence this crap for us. But okay.
Who's gonna carry the money now?
We should
Maybe
just,
give me
we
a
could just
strong-
split it.
Or give me a strong box, and I can pull it like right on my belt. Just,
Do
like,
we want to split this
nothing
in
takes it.
It'd
and
be
you want to split this now?
431 platinum apiece.
431 apiece.
Platinum, and then there will be some leftover
Right.
also.
Okay, that's cool. What's left over then?
Hold on,
Fine.
I'll let you know.
Oh, we're not just putting in the party pool?
Well, we are, but now we might as well. I mean, do you really want to go? I mean, I don't know.
Like,
I'm
should
not
one
opposed to
person
it.
carry all that money? Because
There would be
wrong could happen.
37 gold left in our party loot if we took that. If we split it right now.
I think we should, because what if someone gets vaporized or something uncanny like that?
Okay.
We
So
can-
what do
lose
you got?
all
Okay,
our
okay.
money.
Just to be clear that Ogrok is not factored into this. What you've
Oh,
gotten
he's
so
not?
far. No.
Oh, then let me fix that then.
I was like,
Why would he
cool,
not
fix
be
that.
factored?
Because he just got here. Yeah, he doesn't
Okay.
actually
Sure.
have claim to that.
Yeah.
So it would be 539 platinum apiece.
And
All
what
right.
about gold?
That right now. And then just give me another moment.
Sure.
Sure.
mean,
Let's,
that's only like
let's
a
be
couple
rude to our beast of burden.
Well, the
fine.
next time we start getting some stuff, he'll be in that, you know.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense to split that at this point.
Except the contract.
And then there's 27 gold
But you
left in
weren't
the
there when they got that.
27 gold is left in the guild in the group currency still.
Okay. So like that'll cover like our petty cash for now.
That's like if Walmart hired me and then I got pay for the number of years they've existed.
You should.
You got back pay for like not working there.
Yeah.
I don't think Ogrok even understands money, so it's fine. It's like,
That's good.
What?
I like that guy.
That's right. I'll probably buy him some toys.
he
I
understands.
don't
He only
need much.
understands like barter systems are more of his forte. Just, I'll give you this sword if you give me that shield.
All right, that's cool. We always got some money now because in case we want to buy something, you know.
Yeah.
It'll all even out.
Yeah. This just makes it easier for us. So, hey, can I pull this out of the group treasury? Can I pull this out? It's just gonna, periodically cleaning it out once in a while. It doesn't.
Yeah. Plus, we'll
He
fill it
sells-
back up some with some of these spell books and the full plate that we sell, so we
Yeah.
can. And if anybody needs any extra money, don't worry about asking me. I don't have a lot that I want to buy, so.
Especially
Actually-
since we're not doing we're doing ABP, so.
Specifically, I'm gonna spend today looking around to see if I can find a metamagic extend rod.
Yeah, that's the only item I really want is a immovable rod that I can tape onto one of my weapons.
Metamagic extend lesser is only like 3,000 gold. It's not really a rare item. It's just good for some of those buffs
Yeah,
that I.
you'd be able to spend a few hours finding it
Fantastic.
across a number of shops. At this point, though, it will be evening time.
All right, let's get dressed and gussied up and let's go.
I want to get with my You know what? I want to buy a really fancy outfit meant for people of my normal stature.
Okay, you're gonna buy a noble outfit.
I thought
Yeah.
we all did.
With
Well,
the
Ogrok
rest
was-
of my
I'm
normal.
not without jewelry.
200 gold.
Okay,
Buy an outfit worth 200 gold. Yeah.
a royal outfit.
That's about as good as.
Yeah.
If you buy that kind of outfit and don't wear jewelry, you're gonna look like an idiot. Just so you know.
Well, doesn't it come with jewelry? I thought.
Nope, you have
No.
to buy additional jewelry on top of it.
Yeah. And
Really?
if you wear it without jewelry, you just look like a dumbass.
Like a
Oh,
poser.
yeah, I've got nipple
Yeah,
rings.
like a poser.
Actually, I got really fancy boots and a nice belt, so I'm fine with that. It really doesn't matter.
I'm so glad I didn't have to buy that and that mithril breastplate now.
I already am an idiot. I don't need to not look like one.
So, Nilashin,
Because I'm not going to disguise myself as... Can I not disguise myself as a non-orc at the...
Nilashin,
Should
are
I
you
mute?
muted?
I am not muted.
Do you want any jewelry to go with your outfit?
I'm all. I am actually already fairly jewelried.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I have the circlet silver medallion on.
Okay. I don't remember what silver medallion did you find?
I can't remember where I got it, but I don't think it has any magical properties. I think we just looted it.
I think it's a symbol of Mitra.
Ah.
Or
Is that-
Asmodeus.
Oh,
It's
I
one
thought
of-
that was just on the circlet.
No, he gave each of you a holy symbol of Asmodeus.
Alright, in that case, now go have a look at jewelry then.
So, you could find enough jewelry to accessorize your outfit for 100 gold.
For how much gold?
100 at least, depending on how fancy you
no
want.
problem.
Okay. So you get a ring, maybe more than one ring, earrings if you want them.
I'll wear
Perhaps
one earring.
Okay.
You can't afford the other one, you cheapo.
Well, it's going stylish. It's a style.
It's the half-elven fashion, thank you very much.
Okay, I'll
Alright,
ask
you're a
Baron
half-elf.
about that.
Bruce.
Is it true that the one earring is fashionable, Baron?
Probably is.
Baron?
See, the
Oh,
Yeah,
Baron's
the half-elf
just,
Baron.
Yeah,
What is it?
sorry.
the Baron's just an uncool white half-elf. The Nilashin is like half drowsy. So that
Yeah.
makes him more fashionable.
No, it makes you three-fifths of a person.
Wow.
Drows are the most.
Historical with it, G.
All right. So, after you're finished dressing, I guess even Ogrok is wearing a noble outfit.
Don't bleed on it.
Yeah. 5 minutes later, why is it covered in blood? You go to meet Theodora at the docks.
Indubitably.
You find her there, still wearing the all-white, bridal-looking clothing with a veil over her face.
Does she ever change?
Yeah, well, she doesn't usually wear all white. She has all white hair,
Yeah.
so now she's just completely white from head to toe. Whereas before she was kind of wearing a fancy black silk gown. Anyway, she'll ask you kindly, "Are you ready, my dearest?"
Eh.
I'll take that grunt as a yes.
It's really as I planned to get.
Okay. Alright, she'll lead you toward the Baron's manor.
Oh yay. Hopefully
my-
he's made some
My
dinner.
long-term plan was to buy a handy haversack so I can just take my weapons out easily.
Yeah.
Like just put it on my belt.
She escorts you to the other side of the city. A gently sloping hill, which is, as said earlier, is called Calibur's Green. The entire hill is surrounded by a large wall, basically.
We've crossed the railroad tracks.
It looks like you only see a handful of estates, but they're all extremely extravagant. Some of them made of marble.
Jeez.
There are even 2 guards at the gate that bar your passage. Theodora approaches and says, Baron Vandermeer is expecting us. One of the guards seems to consult a list in his hand. And he says, of course, my lady, this way. They will open the gate and let your group through.
Excellent.
Theodora leads you to what is clearly the most impressive and opulent manor of the bunch. There are also 2 guards here, but they're wearing armor and livery.
Ooh.
Give me a nobility check.
1 second. Ooh,
Wow.
those are some awful
Wait,
rolls.
you failed it
For
for
once, I
once.
don't know something.
Okay, 11, you don't know. You don't recognize this specific livery.
But a 24.
A 16 and a 24 is enough to know that the livery the guards are wearing is a variation on the heraldry of House Barca. So both Neelisheen and also would know that.
So what does that mean?
24, you would know specifically that the livery marks the guards as servants of the Baron of Westel and Mur, farming towns south of Farhold.
So why are they here?
Well, that's just showing specifically the lord they work for. So it indicates that Baron Vandermeer has the titles to the towns of Westel and Mur.
Oh, so West Delvendermer.
Westel and Mur.
So like Lord of those 2 places?
Yeah, he's Baron of Westel, spelled like that. They're 2 separate towns.
West
Westel and Mere.
Melon.
Okay.
Right. Got it.
The 2 guards won't. These ones won't question you, but they will recognize Theodora actually immediately and proceed to open the doors.
That's what I thought.
You're led into a very extravagant foyer, carpets of what's the word I'm looking for? Red velvet.
Crushed red velvet print style.
Yeah. You're greeted by a butler.
Is his name Alfred?
He's also dressed very finely, and he has a towel over his forearm. And he says, "Welcome, my lords."
Yeah.
He motions to a few other servants nearby who have hors d'oeuvres and brandy ready to serve.
Excellent.
He
Now,
says,
this is the recession I've been waiting for.
He says, Baron Vandermeer requires some time to properly prepare. Please help yourselves with our hors d'oeuvres and brandy. It is some of the finest this side of the river.
I
I
will
want
eat
some.
with possibly less grace than Orgrok.
Well, thank you.
Less grace than me? That's impossible.
The hors d'oeuvres are
Oh,
tasty
man,
little beef skewers and crunchy, spicy crayfish puffs.
Aren't we both riding that 7 charisma train?
5 charisma.
Oh,
He's an orc, so
Oh,
better.
he
Fine.
lacks
He
the
just-
charisma.
His voice just kind of changes volume mid-conversation sometimes.
Well, as I was saying, I killed that man and steal
Beat him
his
with his
body.
leg.
Stuff. Yeah.
fantastic story.
It's just a storyteller, of course. I'm not serious.
So I guess you all partake in the snacks.
Yeah.
I
So
cast
just take,
Detect
like-
Magic on him first.
They are
I
not
did-
magical.
I dig right in without questioning it.
I'm still suspicious.
Same. I like
Oh.
just take one of the bottles of brandy and just chug it.
The butler will bow slightly and say, "Quite an appetite, my lord. We'll open another box."
I can literally eat a horse. I've done it before. Whole
I'm going
horse.
to sense
Gone.
motive on the butler.
Okay.
See if he's trying to trick us at all, in any way, shape, or form.
Sure.
You're
Always suspicious
incredibly
of the butt.
inquisitive.
Not so good.
He seems straightforward to you. Seems like he's doing his job.
Hmm.
They'll show
he's
you
getting
to the
paid.
dining room though, where there's a large opulent table that could seat, several dozen people, and then one seat at the head, of course. The chairs
There's several
themselves,
dozen people.
well, it could seat that many. So there's more than enough chairs for you guys
Well, that's good.
on the left or right side. The chairs themselves are all ornately crafted wood with griffin heads, where you place your palms on the end, basically, of the armrests.
A fine mahogany.
Yeah. The Baron's chair, which is at the head, of course, has jewels carved into the side of it.
I'm gonna give a flag down the butler.
Okay.
I want to sit next to the right side of the jeweled chair.
Okay.
That will be my chair.
Well, I'll sit next to Nuandis and Theodora, I guess. She's here?
I'll sit down and continue to not eat.
Okay.
I want to sit as close as possible to the Baron as possible. Just
Yeah,
All right.
I want to
closest.
give the butler the gift.
Okay.
Please
he'll-
give this to the Baron.
He'll take it from you and he'll say, "Most resplendent, my lady. The Baron will
Resplendent.
be joyous to receive your gift."
And then I'll just sit down.
What's resplendent mean? Well,
It's a type of food.
I'll have one of them. Number 2.
So they'll keep serving you hors d'oeuvres and wine as far as you drink and eat it.
I just keep drinking and eating. It's like
Moderation.
not even phasing me.
So Orgrok, he's all nicely dressed, now has like little wine splashes on his clothing and like some crumbs.
It's part with my
It's not
culture.
blood, at least.
Yeah.
It's
I just-
cultural. It's very nice when you drink and eat more than everybody else. It's considered a delicacy. Right, that's it.
What was that, Richard?
I'll just eat my fill.
Okay. Eventually, the butler re-enters the room after being absent for a little while and says, "Please stand for the Baron Arkov Vandermeer, Lord of Westel and Mur, member of House Barker."
Also,
Yeah,
we'll
Stan. Right.
All right.
Just chewing.
You see Baron Arkov in person. He's a handsome half-elf, dressed in burgundy and white. He looks quite young, even boyish, but being a half-elf, he is quite old.
I'm going to detect alignment on him. All of them.
I'm getting you a picture. 1 second.
Oh yeah, you can detect alignment. That's incredibly useful in this campaign.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally forgot.
With
I
this spell, you can tell if someone's gonna backstab us or not.
figured Morbius is just going to be the paranoid guy from now on.
All right, great. I'm the most trusting.
There's what he
Saving
looks
Ocean.
like.
Savage.
Yeah, I don't trust that guy.
It's very untrust. He's wearing a vest.
Yeah, it's just
It's,
so like a faux pas.
Big dick.
It's almost,
Wow.
It's almost how I pictured Healishine.
So if you cast a spell in front of him, he'll kind of stop mid-step and say, "Is this how those who serve as Modius greet their peers?"
Hey, no,
Only the ones
that's
that
not what
won't
we'll
live to
see.
be old.
I stand and I speak up. You'll have to forgive my compatriots. Unfortunately, they don't have quite as much right blood as the two of us.
The Baron says, "Apparently, he requests that you refrain from any such activity, at least for the
Alright.
moment."
Of course, I'll try to keep
Begrudgingly
them in
agree.
mind.
Well, does Corey detect his alignment?
What does that tell you exactly?
I can detect all four alignments, lawful.
So
chaotic,
it just
yeah.
tells you exactly what he is.
Yeah, pretty
Yeah.
much.
Does he get a will save?
Nope.
Oh,
Really?
It's like detect magic.
Detect magic.
Detect
detect
the
evil.
Detect him
It's
as
like
lawful
detective.
evil.
All right, great.
Okay.
He's lawful awesome.
I will offer an apology and stop and refrain from using any more magic.
He will
Thanks.
nod and take a seat at the head of the table.
Yeah, I'm just sitting next to him eating, just like.
He says, "I'm
Stabbing
glad
everyone.
you've taken to my hors d'oeuvres."
Yeah, it's good. Right, I don't need a disguise around you. And I just like undisguise giant
All right,
orc.
so he reveals his.
Yeah,
He says, "It isn't necessary. I'm afraid I saw through it when I entered."
well, good. It's just I didn't know if there's gonna be a lot of people around. It's just you and your butlers, so it's fine.
Yeah, so the servants are no longer in the room. It's just him and his butler and the rest of you guys.
All right, great. I don't have to hide my appearance.
Yeah.
Doing all. So
Uh,
you're an elf, right?
He'll say that he is half elf, like many of the house. Barca.
You know, we orcs aren't really big fans of you elves because there's not many of us left, right? And I just start laughing.
He'll kind of look at you oddly and say that you must be the smart member of this bunch.
Oh yeah. Big nature guy. I know a lot about the forest.
He kindly says, "Well, before we get down to business here, the servants will return shortly with that dinner."
Should I redisguise?
He says it would be wise.
Alright. And then I
Baron.
just switch into a completely different person because I forget
Okay,
already.
that's fair.
I do hope that you got our gift.
He says, "Yes, your gift is well received. I thank you graciously." He does say that he doesn't find that type of jewelry to be appropriate for this meeting, however.
Oh, just a
Next
thought.
time he meets with his fellow lords, he will be happy to wear it.
I want to sense motive to see if he's actually going to use our gift or not.
Hey, is he being a dirtbag or not?
Okay.
Yeah. Crit 19. I almost expected that,
You think
actually.
he's being honest, straightforward with you?
Alright. Okay, good.
Perhaps this will be more to your
Don't want a
taste.
gift to go to waste.
I'll produce the Astra Mystery book that we received in the prison and offer it to him.
Astra Mystery. What is that again?
I believe it was, it's not a spell book, but I believe it related to magic theories.
Oh, yes, that's right.
The one we got in the prison yard.
Yes, okay. He'll take it from you and he'll kind of smirk and say, "Oh, this is a very rare tome." He'll kind of skim through it and say, "This certainly has some tasteful things in it."
I imagine a man of your taste could appreciate it for what it is.
He says,
Alright,
"I'll be
alright.
happy to read it and add it to my collection." And he closes it, hands it to his butler.
I talked to him like, well, mine thing isn't really monetary wealth. It's just something I got from my brothers. It was a little gift that I got, and I hope you can use it as well, because I know elves can't see as well in the dark as I can. So I just hand him my ion torch, which is just, a little crystal thing.
He will.
It's one of the,
It's
You will
positively
say-
not
peasantry.
monetary.
He will say, "You are too kind,
Yeah,
sir."
okay.
He'll say that you need not give me such a gift, and he'll snap his fingers and a light will appear above his head.
Well, no, it's just supposed to be representable. It's not really. All right, whatever. clarify.
Yeah, he says he is overcome with your generosity. They
Now,
just-
now that we've blown each other for about 20 minutes, and
Yeah.
He says he will not talk business until his guests are fed. And
Okay.
he
That's very
snaps
nice.
his fingers, and his butler goes to the double doors at the entrance to the dining room and
Double door.
opens them, and servants bring in a whole host of food. They basically line all kinds of things up on the table. Ribs, steak, chicken.
Human.
It's like, oh, the generosity and what is it?
Variety.
Generosity and hospitality of the Baron of Westvale Emir have not been embellished.
He says, whatever happens tonight, I would see that all courtesies are properly observed.
And we do appreciate this.
Since I have a bite attack, can I just like eat through anything?
Well,
Adamantium grill.
I mean, they can eat this, so yes, you can eat through all of this. I mean,
I ask him, hey, this isn't really my kind of food. Do you have anything a little more less cooked?
he'll say that he's sure his chef could bring you something
Okay.
more
A little
rare.
more rare, yeah.
I do imagine, Lord, that our presence here is probably not exactly the most anticipated thing.
He says that, well, we will discuss that after dinner. I would like you all to eat, and assuming you don't, any questions you ask, he'll wait till you're done, and so forth. So you spend a couple hours eating dinner. I mean, they'll offer you seconds, thirds, or whatever. They'll feed you a whole lot
Hells yeah.
of almost anything. They have an exceptionally large amount of seafood.
Sure beats
they-
travel rations.
Yeah.
I just
What's the-
ask for fish.
Okay, yeah, they definitely have many kinds of fish. Once you're done eating, the
Right.
servants will clear the tables and leave, so forth, and they'll bring out more wine or brandy for anyone who wants to continue drinking.
Why not?
And once the servants are out of the room, he'll tell you all to be as you are, so that we may properly introduce ourselves. He'll say that he dare not slight Adrastus Thorn, but the Baron says, the way I see it, you come to me as beggars, the last remnants of a forbidden faith.
Beggars.
You will promise me much of that, I have no doubt, but all that I am likely to earn from helping you is the Inquisitor's pyre. Tell me, why should I help the likes of you?
Well, it's only a matter of time.
How long have the Barcadians been in power? But a few generations. Could you imagine the Mithran idealism spreading to Farhold? And eventually it will. I mean, you have ties to the old House Barca, yes? Can you imagine your elders smiling down at you as we bury the Mitrans, as we disseminate the House Darius?
He says that the head of House Barca, his distant uncle, Count Leothin, has cautioned patience and so forth for many years. He says that I watched many of my fellows, comrades, friends, family members, stripped of title and fortune and burned at the stake alive. He says it was only by my own wit and cunning that I did not burn with them. He says, Baron Vandermeer says that you seem certain that the Marcadians will fail, but they are at the height of their power.
Okay, Alsa speaks up. My lord, I'm Sister Alsa, humble servant of our mighty lord. Um, I understand you have a position, you have power, and you would like to keep it. I do not want to jeopardize all that you've sacrificed and tried to earn and keep. I would only ask that you just merely facilitate us and let us do what we need to do. We will not bring you down with us if we should fail.
He says, "And what do you intend to do here?"
Well, we intend to see this kingdom replaced and burned to the ground.
He understands. The Baron will say, "I understand. You seem to also have hatred for this regime. However, I wish to know what you intend to do here in Farhold."
We intend to take this Sare thingamajigger,
The Horn of Abaddon.
Harrow Horn of Abaddon, and make the demon thing give us the thing to kill people.
So, the demon thing.
Yeah,
Vetricali.
yeah.
And the Tears of Achilles.
Tears of Achilles. Yes. We intend to take this and give this to our mutual friend.
He will say that he knows nothing of these tears or this demon.
Your
He would-
situation is undoubtedly a precarious one, but you have if you extend us the mere courtesy of letting us use this area as a home base, so to speak, you will be rewarded should we succeed.
Well, again, the Baron will say, "I'll be rewarded if you succeed, and I'll be burned alive if you don't." And they find out that I helped you. The Baron says, "I wish to know whatever you know about this demon and these tears."
I have no issue telling him. I don't know much about it either. Really, we don't. Even the Erasmus did not know much about it, other than Mitra doesn't want it.
Well, he did tell you some things about it, though.
What was it? What I forgot.
Does anyone know?
I got hit in the
Ryan?
head a lot.
1 second.
Ryan? Oh,
I got lost in the conversation for a moment. Sorry, someone came into my room. Run up on me again, please.
He's currently asking about our mission here, and we gave him the overview from it, but none of the specifics. So right now he's looking to ask about that.
We
The
only know
Barons-
what the Cardinal told us. We're to infiltrate the Horn of Abaddon and resurrect the demon Vetricali's eyes.
Bind him to our will
yes, and for what purpose?
to get the tears of Achilles.
Yes, he has an ancient curse called the Tears of Achilles. We know not what it will do. That's left to the Master's devising.
You have
He
much.
did mention something about it, though.
So,
I don't
was it a
remember.
poison?
It was a disease.
Oh,
So-
it's a disease. Okay.
Disease.
We intend to wreak havoc upon this while the fire axe bugbear horde does its thing.
Okay.
It must have those bugbears somehow managed to get through the Tower Ballantine. She smiles.
Nudge, nudge, wink, wink.
So he has heard you two. He looks at Nilasheen and says, "Tell me, why do you think I should help you?"
Let's see. So when he looks at me and he asks me that question, I just give him a shrug of my shoulders. Else you help us and reap in on the rewards, or you stay out of the events and see how Addresses deals with it later.
Good call. It's like we're gonna do it either way. Whether or not you help us is up to your benefit or not.
I think you know what. I think you well enough a head on your shoulders to know the situation. I certainly won't press you for any. I certainly won't press you if you choose to stay out of this, but I believe that you know as well as us what there is to reap by gaining in on the Asmodean Church's favor.
All right. Um, Neela Sheen, Alsa, Nuandis. Roll me diplomacy checks.
Boom! Assisted.
Not this. This is actually separate rolls.
Well, damn. We're doomed.
I have not been rolling well today.
It's because you haven't taken a bath. I tell you, man, those baths, they're magical.
He will say that he requires no reward for this, but he will help you.
Thank you, my lord.
He says that should the day come that I am burned and all my servants are hung and everything I know is torn down, he says that know that he will find you in hell and he will rend your soul if it is possible.
Sounds like a nice guy.
The Baron will say that he will provide you with accommodations for as long as you're here. He says that he has more than enough guest rooms to house 3 of each of you. His servants will do virtually anything you request of them, short of taking their own life. He will say that there's a tunnel underneath his mansion that runs from Calver Green to a ramshack hovel at the base of the hill. So it goes under the gate, basically.
Cool. That means we can bring our friends on the boat.
Secondly, he will make sure you're all paying attention when he says this part. I can help you with some legal troubles if you should encounter them. However, if you stretch me too far on that, you will find that my allies will also disappear in Farhold. If you get caught pickpocketing or something of the sort, I can likely make it disappear, but if you murder another noble, he probably won't be able to help you. Finally, he has contacts among many of the black market merchants here. He can get you access to poisons if you should desire it. The Baron says he can sell anything you have regardless of what it is.
Excellent.
He knows contacts who can fence anything you own. Also, he will say without any arrogance, I am a skilled negotiator. If you require my assistance in that matter, I can do it very well.
How is your library?
He says he has a impressive library. Not quite as large as the Mitrans, but their texts are only related to Mitra.
Excellent. I do have some research I'd like to do.
I can't read.
And finally, if you require some muscle or some leg work done, his orphanage is there for that purpose.
He has an orphanage?
The Baron will kind of laugh and say, yes, I am a, what's the word?
Philanthropist.
Philanthropist. Yes, he says, I give back to the common good, and I built an orphanage, and I fund it out of pocket. And then he'll say in a lower tone, and all the older boys there work for me, still for me, and rob for me.
Ugh, I do hate seeing orphans suffer. Just keep them out of my sight, would you?
So I whisper to him, so you're a real good guy, aren't you? Well, you're better than any man I've ever met. Oh, I wish to shake your hand.
He'll shake your hand.
All right. I won't. I try not to like crush his hand,
Oh,
but like I try.
he does seem to be a
Because-
bit frail, but
Yeah.
um,
So I give him a very loose.
Is there a Baroness?
he says, no, sadly, I am not currently married. The married life has never suited me.
Oh, that's a shame.
So these are all the things he can offer you.
That's good enough. Warm place to sleep and stuff.
So essentially, if any of you take the leadership beat,
Yes.
he can provide you followers in the form of his older orphans.
Yeah. If you would like, Baron, I could, provide religious services for you whenever you need it.
So you get 500 XP each.
Damn it, close.
Ooh.
What's your XP at?
22,382, I guess.
I'm
What?
on 22,558.
It's always going to be different from yours,
Yeah.
also. So
I'm at 21882.
very confusing. Oh well.
Yeah, Hero Lab's awesome.
Yes, it is.
Okay, so outside of that, he said he will not help you in your search for this horn. He is not going to go into combat or put himself in danger.
Well, he has no
He says
reason to.
that with you here, he is most likely going to remain in his manor the entire time.
It sounds
Unless you-
agreeable enough to me.
Unless you need him to fence some goods, he will go into town for that. But otherwise, if you ever need to find him, ask his butler, Bartholomew.
Bartholomew.
Oh yeah. How good of a magic guy are you?
He says, I have some skill with the power.
Are you able to like make spells work forever? I heard that's something you guys can do.
He says, sadly, that is slightly beyond my skill.
Oh, damn. I want to be a big guy forever. Pretty cool.
Oh, you got a little taste of it yesterday.
Yeah,
It's like some
that's
crack,
why I want
you
it
know?
forever. I was thinking about it.
He says
cool.
he unfortunately cannot do that. There might be someone in the city who can, but if you like him to find someone like that, he could. He guarantees it would not be cheap.
Yeah, well, I got no money.
All right, so if you come back to him with some well-earned loot, maybe he can find someone for you.
All right, thank you.
All right. Again, you need any information, something like that, he could probably help you there too. He will have his butler show you to your rooms. Every bit of this estate is opulent. The guest halls are massive, going with ceilings, vaulted ceilings, 20 to 30 feet in height.
Does he have a squash court?
Does he have what?
A squash court.
I don't know what that is. Oh, squash is in the sport?
Yeah.
Oh, no, he does not have a squash court.
Peasant.
I don't know what they play in this era.
Do they have a torture chamber?
Does he have? He says that
Yeah.
he has no need of such a thing on his estate.
Damn.
If he needs questions answered, he usually sends his orphans to do it.
I got a question. Do you consider your orphans your children?
He says, "Oh yes, they are all my lovely children."
Oh, you're a nice man. Whoa. Whoa. What a...
He says,
I
"Oh
really
yes,
like
I
you.
care for them very deeply."
Sense motive.
Awesome.
Do you want to eat them?
Does he actually care about his children?
See, I am trying to find. Hold on. Yeah, you think he does?
Eh, all right.
He seems
In
convincing.
his own
to you.
way.
All right. So other than that, he'll wish you all a good night.
Indeed.
And
Shall we pray?
I'm down.
there are servants throughout the estate to ask for anything you need, food, whatever. If you ask them to sleep with you, they will do that too.
Oh, yeah.
So
Are
you're
your
gonna-
servants mind-controlled? Do you have a
He
monster
says,
like Thorn?
my servants serve of their own will. They all know what they sign on for.
Are they followers of Hell Guy?
He says they do not follow our Lord.
Oh, I don't really do either.
He says
I'm
that
just
I
in it
dare
for
not
Thorn.
even say his name among them, lest the Inquisitors come knocking again.
Well, should you require our services, sir, I will be happy to be your cleric.
He says that you are most generous, but he prefers to do his worship in private. He dare not.
Oh, if she's
Reveal-
being too subtle to you, just understand that she's saying she wants to sleep with you.
Yes.
Is there an equivalent of
Also gonna smack him.
Tiansha in this world?
Equivalent of what?
Is there an equivalent of Tiansha in this world?
Tiansha?
The hell's
Yeah,
that?
like the Asian Pathfinder place. Like
Oh, well, this we're kind of saying this is in Galarian,
okay. Well, he
off
wouldn't
the
have to have
off the coast.
Tianchi servants, would he?
He does not.
Oh, well, Morpheus has earned a treat. He'll take a couple of the more attractive ones.
This is a pretty insular kingdom. Does anyone have knowledge?
Yes.
Local. So you'd know there's literally only one place in the entire island that foreign traders are allowed to come in and trade their goods. There's only one port, Matherin. Everywhere else, foreigners are not allowed to trade. And Matherin is way south of here. And they do that.
So this place is... We're uber xenophobic.
Yeah, the reason they do that is to stem the incoming like foreign gods. They don't want them to corrupt the land.
Ah,
So they do that purely so religions don't spread here. Kind of like the same reason why the Japanese only allowed Americans and so forth to trade at one port for a long time. But there wasn't the corrupting of culture or whatever you want to call it. Anyway, unless you guys have anything else to do this night, you're free to go to bed and so forth. And go into the next day.
We are approaching our 3 o'clock, so we should probably keep that in mind with what we're doing with the remaining time.
Okay. So breakfast is served. Plenty of food for everyone. The Baron doesn't take his meal at the table, but there's plenty of food for all of you. So what do you do this next day?
Well, start off with a hearty breakfast.
There's plenty of, eggs, bacon, grits,
Bacon!
hash browns, sausage.
I order a pig. That's all.
All right, they'll bring you a pig.
Preferably alive.
Right.
Well,
Not alive, but
they'll
Not
kill
that.
it.
Come to think of
Right.
it, was it the seventh knot that addressed said was in this town? I asked everybody else at breakfast.
Well, they were coming, weren't they?
So we likely shouldn't start our mission until they arrive in that case.
Probably.
Let's see. I'm going to ask the relevant servants whether or not there's a library around here that keeps history.
Oh, he has
What
his
one
library.
of the servants will tell you, yes, the Baron has specified you are free to enter his library at your leisure.
Alright, so I guess I'll head there and start researching the topics related to our current mission. The local legends, the crypt, and that like.
Okay.
Also wants to research about a cardinal named Samuel Havathan, whatever.
Haviland.
Yes, that guy.
Oh, so Theodora will leave you guys today.
okay.
That's probably for the best.
She will hand you a clay tablet. Actually, let's say... Who does she hand it to?
Me.
She will hand it, based on this roll, to Nilasheen. To break the tablet when you need to speak with Adrastus Thorn, be sure not to waste his time. He could be most unforgiving about that. She says that the seventh knot is already close at hand. They will arrive tomorrow on a river barge named the Lucky Lady.
And that
Tia-
barge is part of this city?
Yeah, they'll arrive in a barge at this city called the Lucky Lady.
Alright.
She says you should probably meet them and come up with a plan for seeing our master's will done as soon as they arrive. Theodora will add, it matters not to me, of course, not my problem. Goodbye, dearest, and good luck. And with that,
Alright,
she
bye.
tells
Goodbye, creepy lady.
I don't like her.
Yeah, me neither.
So you have this day to do whatever you please. Nilasheen is.
She's very snotty.
Nilasheen and also are both in the library.
I go in
I'm
the
gonna
library.
talk to the Baron about getting us hooked up with a fence so that we can sell the rest of this crap.
All right, so you'll find the butler and ask to talk with the Baron. A few hours later, the Baron will find you.
Okay.
You'll tell him you need a fence. He'll say that give whatever goods you are trying to sell to my butler. I will get rid of them today and bring the gold to you this evening.
Okay, well enough. Is that just half value for this mundane crap?
Yeah.
Okay. And then what about Richter's Tome of Arcane Armament? We could sell that now.
Rectum's tune.
Yeah. It's
Yeah. You see.
it's got 4 second level spells, 1, 2, 3, 10 first level spells and all the cantrips.
So I'll be able to sell that for $350.
Okay.
I think a trip in town is in order. Time for an upgrade.
Okay. What are you looking for?
Had a couple of magic items in mind.
What are they specifically?
The bracers of Falcon's Aim, and I can't remember which color, but a specific cracked iron stone that gives me another +1 to my initiative.
That's a cracked Dusty Rose Prism.
There you go.
Okay, so you'll be able to You'll be able to spend the day and be able to find those and buy them.
Oh, cool. Okay.
They're not uncommon as far as magic items go.
Nice.
I need some onyxes.
Okay, jewelry would be attainable too. So however much you want to buy.
Excellent.
Eric,
The Baron will tell you though he prefers you leave through the tunnel rather than going out in and out through the main gate, because that's a little bit more. That'll draw more attention. So I'm just asking: do you heed his words, or do you?
Well, yeah, I don't want to be a
Yeah.
dick.
Okay. All right. So you spend that day at lunch and dinner. Another massive meals are served with plenty of food. Eat to your heart's content.
Excellent.
Eric, I have a question about the immovable rod.
Yeah.
Do you think I could, in the very far future, have an immovable rod that's like the hilt of a weapon? Or no?
Trying to imagine this. Why?
Why? So I could, like, you know, the immovable rod is just stupid.
I mean, it's just a rod that doesn't move.
Yeah, but you can, like, make it move and stuff. And, like, what if, alright, say there was a guy and he fell to the floor and I was gonna kill him. Instead of killing him, I just put the rod, like, the weapon on top of him and he's stuck there.
Yeah, that's I get that. Why would you want it to be your weapon?
Because I have a weapon for everything.
Yeah, so what I'm getting at
It's
is
just-
why not just have it as a rod instead of a weapon?
I don't know, I just want to see what kind of bullshit I could.
Is there
Are
any
we
way I
gonna
can-
buy a handy haversack now? For we just selling that mundane crap and Richter's anus tome, whatever. We got 2,400 gold.
Anus tome.
We could
Okay.
spend 2,000 and buy a haversack.
Is there any way he can get my mace made into a unholy reliquary, or is that something like outside of his abilities?
Why do we want a handy haversack?
To store crap.
It
Like,
can only store 80 pounds of material.
is that it? Or like,
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. How about
uh,
a bag of holding, man?
All right.
At that point.
Well, the bag of holdings don't store that much more either. A handy haversack.
250 pounds.
Yeah.
That's a lot more.
So you
Just for
want
version 1.
you want a hammer. You want your weapon to be your divine focus.
Yeah.
He says he can't do it, but he can find someone who will,
It's like I can cast a spell, but you know.
as long as you pay for it.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah. Okay.
he can get that. He can get something like that to you tomorrow.
Okay, cool, no problem. I'll add it to the weapon.
So he'll pretty much whatever you need from him, he'll have it gathered up into a card, and he'll, have a list and all that stuff before he goes out. Obviously, he doesn't walk around. He has a carriage. So, yeah, the day goes. The way you guys spend your time. Whatever you need to purchase, you have.
What we
We'll go
spend
on
our time on. I
to
just
the
do.
next. We'll go on to the next day, where, if you recall, that's when the 7th knot is supposed to arrive on a river barge.
Did I or Nuandis get anything out of our research yet, or?
So roll me a knowledge local, Neelishine.
What about for the
Untrained.
Sammy thing? Samuel.
Oh, I gotta fix my knowledges.
No, just
Okay.
because he was doing research in the library.
Would my local knowledge score affect that?
Well, you're gonna get a bonus for using the library, but you can do it untrained.
What about the religion thing for the cardinal guy?
Yeah, go ahead.
Fuck yeah.
So,
Oh, I'm sorry. There's also a Wizards College classroom that we needed to sell. I don't know the value of it though. It was gold and diamond.
hold on, I can find that.
Mhm.
It's worth 250.
Okay.
Okay. Neelasheen, you find very, very little information about the Carebriar, which is where
Right.
the Horn of Abaddon is supposed to be. You know the horn, according to the cardinal, is a large stone spire. But again, there is extremely little information on the Carebriar. It's a rainforest. The trees are tall and broad. Some of them go hundreds of feet into the air. Let's see. You know there's a lot of boggard tribes. Which, if you don't know what boggards are, they're frog people.
Oh, great. More frog people.
You know that a part that has a lot of crocodiles, lizards, snakes, salamanders, and it's also known for very colorful birds. You know that a very valuable lobster called a blue cray is known to live there. And blue cray are worth 30 gold a head in Farhold. Other than that, all the information you find is largely relative to hunting there and that type of thing. So that's why you get those details. There's not much as far as academic value in the books here. There may not be any anywhere, but... And also, all you find out about Samuel Havlin is that he was a cardinal of Mitra. It's one of the highest ranks in the church. He was a member of House Havlin. He was the guy who killed Lord Havlin. Samuel Havlin was his brother. You find out he was accused and found guilty of heresy. You don't find anything else outside of that, though.
How was he killed?
Burned at the pyre.
Oh.
Yeah,
How long ago?
I called it.
Hold on. That's a good question.
Well, damn, I need some more gold for my phylactery of negative channeling.
Can't believe I was right about that.
Yeah, totally.
Cardinal. Well, I mean, it's like he went from the same rank to the same rank.
Yeah, he just kind of probably just took to like, I am Lord Farquaad.
Wow, back to Farquaad.
He's Cardinal Farquaad.
Wow.
If we're not gonna buy a bag of holding, everybody add 68 platinum to your.
Even me?
More? Okay.
Yeah, because we just sold all that mundane crap.
60 what?
68. And
Oh,
there's 50 gold left in our party loot.
Feels good to finally be able to spend money on stuff.
I had no money for like a day.
Yeah.
I'll have to get back to you on that. It was decades, though.
Okay. So, Cardinal Farquaad decided to become Cardinal Farquaad.
Probably.
Yeah, yeah. Heresy is a bitch, you know?
Yep.
Gonna go.
So he probably
pick
had a
up-
personal beef with that dude at the tower. And his kid, probably.
What was that, Ryan?
I'm gonna go pick up a ring of sustenance.
'Kay.
And give it to Ogrok.
What does that do for me?
Let you not
You
eat.
don't have to eat or drink. You don't have to sleep but a couple hours a day.
Okay.
Essentially, you never starve.
You can take watch. That's what it does for me.
I can eat though, right?
You can,
I
you
can
just
still-
don't have to.
Yeah, so you
Okay.
can eat for pleasure. He wants you to take watch at night longer.
Yeah, be
Yeah,
the, be the
most
meat shield.
importantly, you only have to sleep 2 hours a night now.
So I take most of the watches.
Yeah.
Great. Great.
Hey. That's what that high perception's for, right?
Yeah.
I can help you out with some of that.
Okay, so what else you guys want to do now that you know you're expecting some friends?
Go to meet them, of course.
I actually got to start heading out.
Okay. All right, so I guess we'll stop that.
Yeah,
Yep.
it's
No dinging. All right.
How far are you?
Like 500.
we're pretty close.
Yeah, we're like really close.
No.
442 away.
That's
That's
rough.
really close. Wow.
We got anything for our interactions with the Baron?
Let's just go
That's-
kill a few guys.
That's what I gave you 500 for that.
Damn it, let's
Oh,
go
okay.
kill something.
Well, you know, role play encounters.
yeah, they don't give him much
You got
experience.
a cigarette.
So we're at a 22-38-2 right now.
That'll be fine.
What's our experience total?
I think it's 22-38-2.
How are you guys lower than me?
2, 2, 3, 8.
I might have missed something today.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm gonna go look back in the.
Yeah, all I know is that like I had experience as Eric tells us, and you know it's like I'm at 22,558.
Okay.
What are
I
you
might
at, no
have
end or
missed one.
Neoshin?
You guys should be like what 500 above me or something.
Yeah.
So you guys
Should
should have
be.
dinged already.
Oh.
You guys should be at 2358 then.
Okay, hold on. So, Richard, what do you have? Richard? Are you muted? Or he's smoking?
She's probably not here.
So what are your totals? What do all of you have individually?
With the 500 you gave us today, that should put me at. Let's see, 2. I have 22,382.
That's what I have also. That's what we're supposed to have. If you have something more, you probably messed your math up somewhere.
Math in Hero Lab is easy. You just punch in number.
What did you have on? Will, did you have your character sheet updated for XP?
No, because I died before we finished
Oh,
that one battle.
yeah.
So
I have my
didn't
journal
update
where I got experience for everything. So like last session was 3,500 experience. Before that it was 2666, and then 1,200 before that, and then 2,050, and so on and so forth.
Oh, do you have individual entries that you added for each one?
Yeah, every session I had an individual entry on Hero
Okay,
Lab.
then I must have fucked up something somewhere.
Okay, I'm gonna go back through and figure it out. So I'll do that over the week.
All
It's
right.
gonna take a long time.
I know it's gonna take a long time.
Do you want me to send you my adventure journal that has all of my experience that I've earned?
No, that's okay. I'll just because that won't really help me. I'll have to go through anyway.
Right. But some of it, did you? That's gonna be hard too, because you didn't divide all of it by 5 like we had foursome sessions, didn't you? Or didn't
He
you
div-
have?
He evenly
I
divided it
divided
each
them
time.
by. I divided them by the number of people in the group, not by
Okay.
Yeah, it's gonna be pretty much impossible then.
the number, not by the number of people present.
Yeah, 'cause if I remember when I ran this, I think we were like level 7 about now when I ran it.
That's actually,
But I
That's
ran it
Pat-
with only 4 people, so
Yeah, well, even with 4 people, this doesn't say. This says you should not be level 7 yet, but you might have had more encounters or something like that.
Yeah, they did. They did a lot of stuff on the boat trip. They had a lot of stuff going on there.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. I think they hit nearly every encounter for this group. So
Yeah, we have, I think.
Yeah, and after Branderscar, they got lost for like a week.
Okay, well that was
Oh.
probably helpful to that end. Yeah, I'll just have to figure it out during the week. I mean, I know who was at what session, but again, it'll be because I take notes throughout the campaign. What I didn't write down though was your XP total, so I'll probably just have to do that from now on.
Well, it was a great session, guys.
Yeah, I gotta get rolling. I got a group I gotta run in about 30 minutes. So.